Alabama. Zay Flowers, Mark Cox, Rashad Bateman, Minnesota. Mark Andrews, Oklahoma. Isaiah Likely, Coastal Carolina. Ronnie Stanley, University of Notre Dame. Andrew Voorhees, USC. Tyler Linderbaum, Iowa. Daniel Lillard, Minnesota. Patrick McCary, Wesleyan High School.
McCary, one of the great changes on the offensive line. One thing that doesn't change, this is as loud a building as there is in the NFL. Here we go. Coming to the man who won the MVP. So he's 7th year with the Ravens, won a Heisman at Louisville, now 2 league MVPs. He's dropped weight. He's taken more command of the offense in this preseason. Visited with an energized, enthused Lamar Jackson last night when the Ravens got to town. Zay Flowers, the rookie star a year ago, the big turnover in the championship game. And with that field, it's Justice Hill. First flag of the season's down. Flowers on cue. It's not much through Tranquil to stop. Sean Hockley is the referee for this kickoff game.
Mark and Vadim showdown. I don't see CC in the thing anyway either. Let me put my mic in. I was going to watch the game, so I decided to go live with this.
But they're serious, Mike. We've been told that they're going to call this very closely, and he's got to be across the back end line to the center. Apparently not. So we are starting off making a statement from the officials.
What was the call? All right, can you hear me, Vadim? I don't know what the call was. All right.
Here's going to be the story of the night for Kansas City. You've got Chris Jones, who's going to be working against not one, but 2 replacement guards for the Ravens, and right away goes around.
You see, Lisa Leslie kind of had a retraction after the triple-double and the outcry. She said, oh, there's a clear distinction now. And then the Angel Reese fans got all upset. That was her way of apologizing.
So Derrick Henry comes in for the first play of the game, and not
Why is this leaking?
Justice Hill comes in to be that receiver. Did he go out? He did not. First down, Ravens.
It was on Black and White Sports 2 at let me just see if I can find it. I'll copy and paste it and put it in the comments.
Mississippi State, Sean Ward, Missouri S&T. Michael Dana, Michigan. Nick Bolton, Frisco Lone Star High School. Drew Tranquil, Notre Dame. Leo Chanel, Wisconsin. Trent McDuffie, Washington. Justin Reed, Stanley. Brian Cook, Cincy. Jalen Watson, Washington State.
Steve Spagnuolo, outstanding job. Won a 4th Super Bowl as defensive coordinator last year. They missing L'Jarius Sneed, one of their star corners, traded to Tennessee in the offseason. 7-9, Jackson.
Oh. Whoa.
Chasing after it after getting the tip. It looks like this is going to be another illegal procedure on Baltimore. Maybe they can fly this. Let's see.
Illegal formation. Like the offense. The penalty declined. It's 3rd down.
So, Mike, let's think about this for a second. That means They gave him a warning about the first one and didn't call the first one. So basically, the officials in their mind could have called this penalty 3 times in the football game. The Ravens are going to have to adjust.
And the deal is, if you throw a line, the field line to center, you guys know it's got to be there. You can stand a little bit back, but not too far back. You want to make it fair for the defense as well. Message sent to the league. All 3 other teams. Teams 34, another flag is down. Jackson for Zay Flowers downfield and just in the air.
Well, it was pass interference.
Jalen Watson.
He looked like he tackled him before that.
Two separate fouls, one at the line, and that one downfield.
Watching, this is a Caitlin Clark game. A lot of WNBA is a very physical sport.
I mean, they are calling this razor sharp here, and whatever that is, that's a foul there as well. So take a huge play off the books for the Ravens down the field with what should be the 4th time that would have been called.
There's almost as much contact as a WNBA game. Oh, there's a small window on that one.
Something else. We all know about the championship game. Going to run a little crossing route here across the field. But his elite quickness makes it so difficult to try and stay with him. That is Kansas City's best by far. Trent McDuffie, who was really no match.
Even 3rd down conversions. 18 yards on the outlet to Hill. 19 to Flowers on that one. Ravens and Chiefs 33. And Jackson out of the pistol. Henry to the right. Derrick Henry lowers the shoulder and gets out to the 27-yard line. Chris, if you're a defender, linebacker, you've never seen anything like that in the backfield. No quarterback has run like Lamar since the Michael Vick days. No running back's been that big and that good like Derrick Henry.
And think about what you're having to face now defensively if you're the Chiefs. You've got a 250-pound back that's going one way, and the possibility of Lamar Jackson going the other way. You can't help on Henry, so somebody's going to have to make some one-on-one tackles on him tonight.
The game is 6. Here he goes again, straight ahead. Leo Chenal, 54. Brian Cook. But the big fella's in there for Kansas City. Chenal's a big linebacker. He's the same size as Derrick Henry.
And what's amazing to me about Derrick Henry is here's a guy that weighs 250 pounds. Remember Edgerrin James and how he ran so straight up and down? I mean, can you imagine if he really got lowered behind his pads and slammed into that final 3rd and short now? I would imagine we see him again, although Lamar Jackson may surprise the pack.
So instead of going to Derrick Henry, WNBA season's not going to end. They're going to Fever's going to win the championship, then they're going to go in the NBA and compete against the NBA players. They can't stop Caitlin Clark. Lamar Jackson's running more than I thought he was going to when they picked up Derrick Henry.
And a lot of pulling offensive linemen going the other way. So defensively, look how spread they are. That means there's 5 guys on one side of the field, and you got to handle the.
Why did the Mercury announcer whine an apology?
With lead blockers in front. So far, this offense looks impressive.
I understand. Looks like he's in. Oh, for the fans? Was he joking, I hope?
The snap, and as you turn around, I want you to think about what the Chiefs saw there. Daniel Quayle at 380 pounds, Patrick Ricard at 300 pounds, and Derrick Henry running the football at 250 pounds. No thank you.
On-time first team home throw. Justin Tucker. On for the extra point. Out of the hole with Jordan Scott. Operation's good. The Ravens picked up 3 first downs on that drive. As many as they did in the AFC Championship game. And Derrick Henry, the new Raven, he's the first to score in 24. 7-0 on the board.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. McCaffrey with a tough call. You can't go wrong.
This is a big call, Christian. Big call, biggest call of your life. Wood or tile finish. Which one you gonna do? This could make or break the whole kitchen. Call timeout, Christian.
London Sky, you sure?
He's sure.
Get the man some London Sky.
And a decisive win with the Lowe's app. In-store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered.
Progress. Moving in a positive direction. We don't want our lives to do that. Why is progress also in our name? We've always believed insurance should do more. That's why we gifted over 1,000 vehicles to veterans, funded housing programs for families in need, and why we're working to make roads safer. And housing more fair.
So it looks like Lisa Leslie came to her senses.
That's real progress.
Now she's saying there's a clear separation. This is what she wrote. I think it's hilarious. She realized how stupid it was. She got such backlash from like.
Good morning, commuters. Looks like we got traffic backed up for miles. Starting with a downed tree blocking East Avenue. Broken water main causing.
Well, she was not a Clarkator, so I was surprised at her comment to begin with. And she's not dumb, although she certainly looked dumb.
Bumper traffic for the foreseeable future. I get comfortable. We might be there for a while.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
NBC's NFL Kickoff Special is brought to you by the official automotive partner of the NFL. Let's go places. By Little Caesars, get free delivery through September 15th from Little Caesars. By the Farmer's Dog.
What do you think? What do you think of Lisa Leslie's new text? That was from her. I put that there.
Download it now. You saw the touchdown that won the Super Bowl to Nicole Hardman. To play Tom and Jerry.
I know, aren't they weird? Weird's a nice word, but I agree that they're weird too.
Championship ring. It is big, it's beautiful. But it's all old news now. That's all memories. It is a new season. Baltimore strikes first.
They're immature.
Kickoff from Justin Tucker.
They're just.
Ravens play.
All right. Let's see. We got a real kickoff return. All right. There was a hole there. All right.
Isaiah Pacheco, Rutgers, Rashid Rice, SMU, Xavier Worthy, Texas, Travis Kelce, Cleveland Heights, Ohio, Noah Gray, Duke, Kingsley Sewell to BYU, Coach Jennings, Oklahoma State, Creed Humphrey, Oklahoma, Trey Smith, Dewan Taylor, Florida,
right side, Suamonte is on the other side. That is the rookie. A lot of attention on the starting left tackle. Slap right away, complete to Rasheed Rice. Very close to, in fact, has the first down at the 44-yard line. Patrick Mahomes off to the fast start with his receiver. Year 7 as the starting quarterback. Won his 3rd Super Bowl MVP. 2 seasons ago, won his 2nd league MVP. One of those gaudy numbers. But the stats weren't very gaudy last year. The Chiefs have added speed, trying to get the offense back to that high-flying form. For a complete second run, Mahomes is hit and brought down.
Mahomes said, "Give me some fast receiver. I'm tough. I'm tired of this touch and go stuff."
Well, they had a chance on that when Mahomes just didn't see. I think it was Worthy running across the field and really had created a huge gap for himself in there. Of course, Xavier Worthy, the fastest guy ever in the combine, to run.
Strong and big, and adds a physical element to this Kansas City offense.
What do you think of Lisa Leslie's tweet? I just can't believe it. I couldn't believe her first tweet, and I can't believe her second tweet. I was like, when I saw the headlines, I go, "No, really?" She got bailed out by the triple double, where she had an excuse to say there's a separation because she got a triple double. She learned her lesson. Tribalism make you look stupid. Look at how dumb the ESPN people look.
Nobody does this better than the Kansas City Chiefs. They pick out one guy to go high-low against, and you'll see Rasheed Rice was the guy underneath, and Worthy was the one on top. And then it's just a choice. And there's Smith and the foul, and this is kind of the way the championship game started as well. If you remember, up and down the field very quickly early in that.
Grabbing the nameplate there. That gets to the 15. It wasn't inside the opening. This is the speed of it. Sitting here Worthy. What's up this man? To the end zone right away. His first touch on Kansas City touchdown.
Wow. He's one of the 2 fast guys they picked up. So they put him as a running back.
We needed our auto racing guys here to call this one. Watch him take this turn. 4.21 seconds. No more worries about whether or not Kansas City has any speed. Beep, beep, here he comes. Golly.
Xavier Worthy.
That Kansas City is going to be dangerous. 2-time defending Super Bowl champs picks up a player like that. Nobody else wanted him. Oh, do you? Well, you were right.
That's nasty, by the way. With DraftKings, new customers bet $5 to get $250 instantly in bonus bets and a month of NFL Plus free. The crown's yours.
For a limited time, Subway just dropped the price of every footlong in the app to $6.99.
Oh, we got a game. 7-7. Some exciting offense. Derrick Henry's a new. Both the players that scored were new to their teams. Derrick Henry and Worthy from the Lakers. All right, what'd you guys think of Caitlin Clark's triple double last night? Someone tried to claim that she stat padded on that last rebound when it was just a normal. It was just a lucky rebound. It just kind of like popped into her. She was on her defender. She didn't move towards the basket until after the person started shooting.
I feel hungry. Whatever your vibe.
There's that one woman on her turf, Natalie Esquire or something. She's always saying crap about her. You hope the Fever, they might become, they got to win some championships to do that and continue to run. What YouTuber? There's awful coaching, right? That guy breaks it down. He screams a lot though. What YouTuber, you Vadim?
Illegal use of an animal. Good Boys, Monday, September 23rd on NBC and Peacock.
I don't.
Tonight's 4K, Sky King coverage is brought to you by
Caitlin Clark versus the world.
With this kickback ease into the season. After the thunderbolts in the sky that delayed us 20 minutes.
That's the guy in awful coaching.
Derrick Henry on the ground and then Xavier
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
electrifying speed into the house. 5 plays, 67 yards.
Yeah, I don't know his name either. No one knows his name. He just screams a lot. He seems to know basketball. See that if you kick in the end zone, you get into the 30. A soft-spoken guy that breaks it down. that narrows it down. Is a soft-spoken guy.
It is certainly huge because they were not able to retain Legarius Sneed, and I thought Trip McDuffie and Legarius Sneed played about as well together on the back end of that Kansas City defense as you could possibly play. Had a lot to do with that play.
From the 30, Jackson puts it out. Likely the tight end's got it across the 45, gain of 15, first down. Isaiah Likely, third year out of Coastal Carolina. And Chris, when Mark Andrews was hurt at the end of last year, Likely stepped up.
He did, but really what's happening here is
All right, what,
they've already
what it-
established the running game.
I'll put a
And so
question
Isaiah
up.
Likely
Let's
was
see.
able to get a one-on-one route down the field as those linebackers step up. You don't just tackle Derrick Henry. You got to get a little forward momentum going, right? And that's what makes it so difficult to have a one-on-one on the back end. Likely's like having a receiver.
Henry, stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they're 9-7 men out of Florida State, number 91. There for the stop, no game.
Well, early in that first drive, we saw Chris Jones kind of take over and be able to make a few plays in there. He's back in. Now it's a second and long situation.
Rob's Cleveland Browns are playing the Cowboys, and it's on TV here in Philly too, because it's most of the national audience, and he's working. But I would do that game live if Rob was here.
Justice Hill is the back. Great three. Jackson goes down low before the McDuffie hit. Those two exchange pleasantries before 36.
All right, we got a poll going, and I got a questionnaire too.
College run at University of Georgia. Interviewed for a couple of coaching jobs. The Chargers, the Panthers. Thank you, running the Ravens offense this year.
Yeah, and one thing we've seen out of Lamar Jackson is he looks
With a new rule, might have start in 30 and not kick. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe get rid of it. Start in the 25. I don't want to start in the 30.
that's what you have to do when you're playing Baltimore. Baltimore is a team that prides itself.
You got a funny story about Mick, you, and awful coaching. What's the funny story? Don't hold it in.
Kelsey was really the guy that kind of set that tone early in that ball game, and right there, one more time with Justin Reed.
Year 3 for Jordan Stout as the Baltimore punter we call Hartman. Magnification. Stout runs the release down. Back deep. Hartman fair catch from 7, kick is 40. He's all net. Kansas City will take over the road set. For drive number 2 of the Chiefs season. Trying to get Super Bowl number 3 in a row.
And now your action weather broadcast. We've got shifting weather conditions on the
Caitlin Clark can't always be the answer to everything.
high winds, scattered thunderstorms, cold front.
All right, who's here besides Bobby, you, Vadim, and Brett? Because there's 8 people. It says 8 people are online here. So some people aren't making comments. Worthy for MVP. He's retired, James Worthy. Where's the woke black man?
Sunday, guy the suit out half zip, quarter zip, and sacrifice your body. It's no matter how hard you fall, it's easier Sunday.
Yeah, where is he?
People always say,
After Caitlin Clark got the triple double, he disappeared.
remember before AI when we had to type to search? And we couldn't ask your phone to do this? Put these restaurants on the map. What about taking a photo and reimagining it? Remember when all phones pretty much did the same stuff? Until they didn't. Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 Pro phones at googlestore.com. All right, here we go.
What's my next step?
You break it, we take it. Trade in any phone in any condition at Verizon for the new Google Pixel 9 with Gemini.
Give me a recipe with these ingredients.
Let's see that.
Only on Verizon.
Chico's weekend has a Friday game, and it's only on Peacock. Packers, Eagles, the NFL First Friday on Peacock. Sign up now. The Voice is back with 2 iconic new coaches. Snoop Dogg and Michael Bublé challenging Gwen Stefani and the reigning champ Linda McIntyre. Looking forward to a new season of The Voice September 23rd on NBC and Peacock.
Caitlin Clark is only average. She's overrated.
Taylor back in the house. Taylor Swift. The NFL First Friday on Peacock. Sign up now.
$4.99 a month.
The Voice is back with 2 iconic new coaches. Snoop Dogg and Michael Bublé challenging Gwen Stefani and the reigning champ Linda McIntyre. Looking forward to a new season of The Voice September 23rd on NBC and Peacock. Speaking of voices, look who's back. Back in the I Want City. Taylor back in the house. Taylor Swift.
You're older than me, but you're old then.
Below us. First down, Mahomes scans, dumps it out to Pacheco. In the open field, Isaiah Pacheco. Big game of 23.
And a tight end, the chip on those edge players. So their best 3 offensive linemen are the 3 interior guys.
Pacheco runs hard.
If there's nobody to fight, like there was at that time, they just sneak them out and make big plays, just like that. Mahomes does not work.
33, Mahomes in the middle, Rice on the run again. Rasheed Rice, 19 more yards.
And run. Roquan's
Yeah, this offense may be deadly with the additional speed.
talking about one of the most athletic linebackers in the game. And you got Roquan working the middle of the field. A little like a Travis Kelce can.
23 and 19, and now Pacheco on the
I know the other four. I don't know who the other four are. Oh, there's only 5 people watching now.
Georgia, Trey Simpson, Clemson, Kyle Van Noy, Brigham University, Brandon Stevens, SMU.
There's probably a way for me to just look at all the people that are online, but I have to figure out how to do that.
Number 1 scoring defense in the NFL last year. Rice again, the Sox defense was all over it, winning the game.
Let's see what's this here. Share screen. Send feedback. Channel 11 settings. Manage.
Has made a household name for himself, Chris, with terrific play the last couple of years.
Believe me, everybody in the league knows what his name is. He has been fantastic. 13 sacks, the most for any interior defensive lineman. Then to Baron Donald and those guys, that was a lot of people in that category.
He's out. CC is one of 5 athletes that changed their sports. Tiger, Ali, Pele, and Jordan. Secretariat changed their sport. Wait a minute. Ali was a boxer from age 12. He started boxing when he was 12. What sport? I don't think he was committed to any sport before then. I pretty much know Ali's story. Tell me what sport Pele played before soccer. And Tiger. Jordan, I know he played baseball. Jordan was a good baseball player. He was like all-state baseball player when he was 12. But supposedly he had some kind of award when he was 12 years old.
But the world champs are world champs for a reason. They know how to answer.
And you see the way Kansas City has retooled for this year, adding speed. Hollywood Brown's not in the lineup. He's out. There's speed there. We saw Xavier Worthy, his speed. So it's going to be a fun year here in Kansas City. One more time. 3 more fun quarters.
So what? Hollywood Brown is injured? Oh, changed their sport. Oh, okay. Let me look at what I said. I must have read it wrong. Change their sports. You could read it either way. He said sports, yeah.
Incredible athletes and their stories as the world takes heart at the 2024 Paris Paralympics.
Tonight's kickoff snags are provided by Nationwide. One of the great traditions in Kansas City, you line up to get your car in for one of the best tailgates in the NFL. Let's hear my buddy Craig Melvin, who today's show hit this morning, 6 locals up, and they were already in line. And that line was built and built all day. As Matt Rice says, KC Punch making his NFL debut 2 years after being drafted by Buffalo in 2022. Bills released him that August. He was named in a civil lawsuit alleging sexual assault. He never faced criminal charges. He was dropped from the civil lawsuit last December. KC signed him in February. His first pick as a Chief here is a touchback. He'll come out to the 20s. We're back in 30 seconds after this from AWS.
Amazon Q from AWS is the new generative AI-powered assistant for using your company's data, creating apps, and making decisions. Here's musician Billy Roll to explain.
Basically, Amazon Q is like my tattoos, but instead of just making me look awesome, they also inspire my music, help teach me things, and even predict the future. I definitely didn't predict that. What, the new tattoo? You like it though, right?
Amazon Q, the power of generative AI with the speed and security of AWS.
Each team had 2 drives, scored on their first, stopped in their second, and now drive 3 before the Ravens starts back at 20.
Yeah, we've got a change already on the offensive line for the Baltimore Ravens. Rodney Rosenberg comes in at the right tackle position. Not a total surprise. Patrick McCary, the veteran, started them.
That's the championship game for the Washington Huskies last year.
And the city looked like they were driving, and then you got it. Fumble.
Great job by Spagnuolo. What do? They bring in the backup right tackle, the rookie, and go, okay, we want a little welcome to the NFL. Here comes Chris Jones, and it pays off right now. The offensive line is going to continue to be the issue. At some point, if they can't block Chris Jones, they've got to start thinking about whether they want to get Lamar Jackson out of that pocket and a little bit more on the edge.
Fumble. First turnover of the season. Simone Biles changed her sport. My preview of this. Oh, well, I tried setting up a separate live for this, and when I hit live, it said go live. It said it's not working right now. Try again. I tried again, so that I went straight to did a live straight. It was kind of confusing. I don't know what happened. It didn't want to work. I had it all filled out and everything. Well, you didn't ask that. You said change their sport. You didn't say five most popular athletes of all time. She might have been the most dominant athlete over a 14-year period.
The rookie running back Carson Steele. Mahomes didn't like what was going on, so he took a timeout. First one taken by KC. 34 seconds into the second quarter. You mentioned Carson Steele before. Chris, interesting story.
Made sport popular. Well, Simone Biles did make gymnastics very popular and better. She raised the level of competition. Still, problem with gymnastics is it only gets a lot of attention every 4 years. She got attention about once a year when she competed. But
Carson told me Crocky J has his own room at his parents' house in Indiana, but he hopes to bring it here to Kansas City soon. He just needs to fill out some exotic animal paperwork, and his teammates are very excited to meet him.
Of course, with Carson and Crocky J from Mahomes having a timeout in the middle, going Gray. He's got a contract extension, hangs on.
Third down. This is a. Patrick Mahomes likes to do this. I don't know what this means, but he likes to do this.
No, he's got another gator on TV. He's got you. Gators love gators. I mean, is it just walking around the house? I don't know. I haven't been there, but when we get the exotic animal papers, I'll get you up there. Third and 9.
Got a fourth down.
Came up to the safety spot, makes the contact, denies the catch, and KC will try a field goal.
Send it to the
One
Swifties.
of those catches, sometimes when you try to put your hands underneath, it's a little more vulnerable to get knocked out. He had it and just could not hold on when he hit the ground. They have an excellent secondary here in Baltimore. We'll go through. They came up short last year on just bodies to play by the
Well, Corbett made gymnastics popular. It's true.
They have some real players on the back end.
And then Nadi Comaneci continued it.
Last year, 32. Comes one through to give Kansas City his first lead of his 2024 season. The turnover by Jackson turns into 3 from Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Did you know Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company? They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than quarterback Peyton Manning. I'm also Peyton Manning.
I don't know. You got in hockey, you got Bobby Orr and Wayne Gretzky.
Peyton or Peyton? Peyton. Great work. Thank you. For your insurance and financial needs, Peyton. Nationwide is on your side. Check it out, man.
Great DraftKings offer and NFL Plus. I feel like I just scored.
Best touchdown dance of all time.
Probably don't even know about this. It's old school right here.
Oh, you want old school?
I see what you're doing.
Oh, you don't see that. You don't want this heat.
No, man, there ain't eight hit you with this right here. Get nasty on it. Touch that. I know that was gonna break.
Get out.
Respect.
With DraftKings, new customers bet $5 to get $250 instantly in bonus bets and a month of NFL Plus free. The crown's yours.
To the well-built car, your luxury. Let's address the elephant in the room. Well, not just for the elephant. This is not something. Unfortunately, Hyundai makes their own high-strength steel. So, this roof can withstand 4 times the weight of a car. Or 2 elephants. Thankfully, we only have 1 elephant. Indeed.
No, you got Bobby Orr too. Just his career got cut short.
Welcome to Applebee's.
Bobby Orr was more exciting.
Steal and America's favorite boneless wings for just 50 cents each.
Wayne Gretzky just was efficient, didn't excite people.
They can steal your order. I'll have the 50-cent boneless wings.
I'll have the same.
Perfect. I'll never see it coming.
NBC's NFL Kickoff Special is brought to you by Hyundai.
Most dominant athletes whose careers ended early.
Imagine that.
All right, well, I'm going to Bobby Orr.
Bar sponsor of the NFL. Taken through the years, they are young, but man, did they collect some hardware. Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes meeting again here as we kick off
Sandy Koufax.
2024 season. Sneaking off number 3 for Kansas City. Butker has just kicked it to the end zone for touchbacks the first 2 times. Baltimore's one kickoff.
Hulk Hogan. No, just kidding.
This look at the Chiefs defense is brought to you by Lowe's. Talking about Steve Spagnuolo, and 4 times as the Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator. It was a young bunch last year. In fact, the youngest defense in the National Football League, and done through the draft. A lot of homegrown talent. 2/3 of their picks were their own draft picks.
Hey, Mark.
Kansas City in the Super Bowl and the playoff run, they took on 4 of the top 6 scoring offenses and kept them right around 16 points a game. So when it mattered most against the best teams, that young defense was ready. Baltimore felt that at home. Derrick Henry in the back. To Zay Flowers. It's about 7 yards. And Steve Spagnuolo, Chris, the guy who's been doing this year after year, and that defense really started right away as an outstanding defense.
Well, you have to give him credit, to be honest with you. This was a bit of an off year. We saw the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, really struggle to try to get the ball down the field. The big plays that had been there in the past simply weren't. And so it fell to this defense, and they were more than up to the challenge. They had a fantastic year. I was stunned that Cole wasn't hired by somebody
Henry with the run. Mason got a second level block from Ricard, the fullback, and it gets the first down out to the 43-yard line.
It's just not clean yet. What we're seeing is our offensive linemen and people not quite getting there, and they haven't played together. So we know it's going to get better for this group because the offensive line is so.
Jim Brown retired at 29.
Derrick Henry, he's used to playing with the quarterback under center. Lamar Jackson is used to playing out of shotgun. There's a lot that has to happen.
So Jim Brown, if you're saying early, 29 is early. Not necessarily for running back, but it's still early for a football player or an athlete.
Yeah, Mike, I've been watching Lamar Jackson down here after that fumble. He came over to the bench and addressed the entire offensive line. It's as fiery as I've ever seen him. A lot of words I can't repeat, but just a very passionate speaker and showing those leadership skills that John Harbaugh told us have grown.
So why did Bobby Jones retire? Did he have another profession? Because it would.
More than we've ever seen with him. Now there are going to be some growing pains with audibles and different things they're doing at the line of scrimmage, but they're turning it over to Lamar Jackson. You can tell watching this play.
Traffic flag is down. Jumping. Keeps waiting. We're down 5 at the 48. We'll check the penalty marker. Jump from the crowd. Looks on screen. He's coming back. Pass interference. Offense number 7 for blocking downfield. It's a penalty. Midway second down. Rashad Bateman, first round pick 4 years ago now out of Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defender is within a yard of the line of scrimmage.
It's a big game, though. These two teams may be vying for the number 1 seed at the end of the year. Yeah, I understand golf and tennis. There wasn't any money in it until the 70s and stuff. Yeah, I said Sandy Koufax. Bjorn Borg retired. Yeah, Bjorn Borg retired at 26. It's not clear why. Some people said, he thought he couldn't beat McEnroe, but McEnroe didn't play much better after that. That track guy that showed up, Hitler made track. Jesse Owens. Yeah, I think he was 24 during the Olympics, but there wasn't any money in it back then.
Sidelines, 4th and 3.
Well, let's see about this one. They might leave that offense out at the very least, go hard count here. But you're playing against the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, blah, blah. We've heard this speech before.
I know why he's doing that and risk hurting his shoulder. I guess I know that's out of throwing arm. He should just go out of bounds.
Why not find out about your team right here? A lot of times they love to run Jackson here.
Well, it's not going to make it. They figured everybody thought Lamar Jackson was going to run. Don't they have Henry as a distraction? Bjorn Borg went into business and lost a lot of money. He wasn't a good businessman. And I wouldn't give a short field to Mahomes, which is what the Baltimore just did. 4th and 3, but they were at midfield. Oh, excuse me.
We could have done this a lot better. Let's run the book over 300,000 travel experiences.
Wait, there are guided mountain bike tours?
Yeah, and tons of traveler reviews.
I guess it could be worse.
Yeah.
Regret less. Do more with Live Tour.
So outside the U.S., everybody likes Caitlin Clark. It's just the people in the WNBA that don't like her.
With this Fox team, I could be class president. And with Target Circle, we save automatically. I'll be on our platform for longer recess and having a cold box.
Teams are in Sao Paulo, Brazil. This video from earlier today for the exclusive streaming on Peacock games. Get out your phone if you're on Peacock. With that QR code bottom right of the screen. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles checking it out in the stadium in Sao Paulo. Philadelphia, Green Bay, Game 2 of the NFL season tomorrow night exclusively streaming on Peacock.
Go Packers.
Have that for you on Peacock.
I hate when the Eagles play the Packers because I like the Eagles too. I live in Philadelphia, but I was a Packers fan since I was 3.
Zay Flowers, look at him squatting down behind, and on the back end, the safety has no idea that anybody's there. He's going that way. You got one-on-one on the outside, so if Nelson Aguilar just takes care of McDuffie, that should be an easy first down to convert there. Now they're trying to figure out what happened on the sideline, but opening night, it is one up.
No targets for Kelsey yet. So now, Kelsey.
Oh, Caitlin Clark will go down as the biggest female athlete ever. Whether she'll go down, whether she'll make the top 5 or not, who knows? At least the biggest female athlete in the United States. But I have a feeling it's going to be worldwide. Because I can't think of a worldwide female athlete that really.
He had 11 balls thrown to him, and he caught 11 balls. And he was going against one of the best football players in the NFL, and Kyle Hamilton on the back end for the Ravens. So, huge part of that.
I think she's the most popular athlete in the country right now. Mick just put out 8 videos in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, and you would be thinking mostly about Kingsley.
Gonna have to do a video tomorrow on Lisa Leslie changing her tune. It's kind of unbelievable. Oh, wow.
Championship, watch this. There's really nothing there. So he's going to have to buy time, find some way, and somehow, and I don't know how they do it, but Travis Kelce has this little way of getting lost. I wouldn't want to play tag with that guy because he always seems to get away right when Patrick Mahomes is not there.
Xavier Worthy chased down by Brandon Stevens. It's a first down at the 18-yard line and a dozen more passing yards for Patrick Mahomes, the Hall of Famer, Lenny Dawson, one of the great Chiefs of all time. And Patrick got the It's a different era. The passing numbers so inflated. It's just a little more than half the games. But Mahomes' record-setting career continues. But Lenny Dawson's records will be part of Chiefs more as long as they play football here.
My old partner on that side.
Cheryl Swoops, athlete of the century. Ask the night of the century. She's I don't know, mentally she must not be all there.
So many years.
You know, Mike, it's interesting watching this Kansas City offense and talking with Patrick Mahomes yesterday. He said everybody.
I don't know how he does so many videos mix.
And going over the top and all that. He said the biggest thing that some of this new speed on our offense is going to do is open up lanes underneath.
He looks rough. Like rough in what way?
And get some catch and runs, and that's exactly what we've seen out here.
After Pacheco's run of 5, Mahomes hits it. Hang on. Across from the other side was Marlon Humphrey trying to stop him.
Who's the biggest veteran, women's veteran GOAT right now?
Juwan Taylor got a quick jump on that one, no ball.
Flag 35. Big play for the Ravens. They gave the ball up in midfield. LKC will field goal in the red zone last drive. Can they do it again? Twisting rush. Mahomes pressure. Runs it for Worthy. We're gonna beautiful defensive play and a big one by our Darius Washington.
Worthy looks like he only weighs about 50 pounds.
That was a play that we saw Worthy in preseason, just with too much speed going across. But do not underestimate our Darius Washington. He really has been something. And we talked about the depth on the back end of this football team. They really have some players in this. Nate Wiggins, their first-round draft pick, can run almost as fast as Xavier Worthy.
Booker on for a 31-yard try. And his second field goal puts Kansas City up by 6. Ravens defense limits the damage. 13-7. Here on kickoff line.
But they used Derrick Henry in the first drive. They haven't been using him that much. I have not been careful with Soups. I said she's disgusting in one of those 2 videos I just did. That's a pretty strong word. I called her a racist and disgusting. I don't know. I think a psychologist could diagnose her. I think she's got mental issues. I know Michaela Schifrin is because I watch the Olympics. Yep, she's dominant. She laid an egg in the last Olympics, though, right? I don't know what happened in the last Olympics. It's so funny. She said black women can't be racist. She's the most racist person in sports right now. She is. This is all race. There's really no reason to dislike Caitlin Clark.
There's a method to my madness. He's stubborn and unapologetic.
They just listed the best quality, so brilliant minds. September 23rd, NBC Peacock.
I think we got a quarterback battle here tonight. It's maybe the best one in college this weekend. George Sanders, Colorado, Dylan Raiola, and Nebraska, about 3-hour drive from here in Lincoln. Saturday on NBC and Peacock. Colorado, Nebraska, Big Ten. Saturday night. Speaking of football, Chris being told, listen of Team USA on hand. Plays a soccer over in Italy. It's racing off the U.S. men's national team. A couple of games coming up here in Kansas City later on this week. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens all thinking about.
But Allison Felix wasn't that dominant. She just had a long, great career because she never even set a world record until she was 35. Then she set a 35 and older world record. That was pretty funny. Edwin Moses was dominant for a long time. So was Michael Phelps.
There aren't going to be many linebackers who have any kind of chance against Zay Flowers. I think Zay Flowers out here trying to make a little statement after that championship game. We watched a little tape on him. Man, and he is just lightning quick.
77 catches last year, already 4. In the first 25 minutes of this season. Now he's got a handoff. Has one blocker, scoop through the secondary. About 7 yards. Look, it was a big play in that championship game. Get the ball punched out at the goal line, and there was a penalty earlier at the end of the third quarter on that same drive. And Zay Flowers.
I know he said sport, but the Olympics is part of the sport. It's all part of it.
Trying to reach the ball out, and it comes up 2 inches short. I mean, guy's playing his guts out.
Steffi got lucky because Monica Seles got stabbed and was never the same. I'm not saying she's not a great player. I'm just saying she wouldn't have won as many as she did if Monica Seles had never really got stabbed. It was a weird event.
John Harbaugh says, about time.
Outside. Defense number 95 was lined up in the neutral zone. The Devils declined. The good result in the first down.
And working right at midfield. Nice gain of 9. Chris Jones is left.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was a tailback. I just got confused for a minute there. That's across the line. Chris Jones has had a dominant first half, and he is going to push the envelope on everything.
Simone Biles was more dominant when she won the all-arounds. The difference between her and second place was the same as the difference in second and like 10th or 12th place. You couldn't convince me another sport could show that. Katie Ledecky was close in the 8 and 1500.
He's at his best, right? I mean, you have to create opportunities. If you only rush forward against them, you're going to have these kind of opportunities. But even when you're rushing blind and spying somebody as they were there, it is Lamar Jackson. And you can just see the difference in him coming into this game, Mike. You can see it. The first half of that other game, it just wasn't this guy. It wasn't this explosive.
Usain Bolt, you got to put Usain Bolt in there in the discussion.
Well, big moment in the game here, obviously. Now you get backed up. You're in first and 15. One of those that if you can hang on to the ball, if you go down, score a touchdown, at least get a field goal, okay. But now you're sort of back close out of range for Justin Tucker.
Andrews not targeted yet tonight. Sign run with Lamar. Sit down and give 4 or 5 yards. Walking right around the 30.
I thought they got Derrick Henry so Lamar Jackson didn't have to run so much.
I think we're getting Lamar Jackson.
FloJo was on steroids.
Maybe he hasn't before. There was pressure coming over.
She didn't count.
So now he's going to call a play and call his own.
I just mentioned Katie Ledecky.
Opposite of that pressure. They want Lamar Jackson to do this. They want him to take over every aspect.
She hasn't lost in the 800 or the 1500 in like 13 years. Like 12 years. Yeah, she would have won 4 consecutive in the 1500, but they didn't have it when she first started. They didn't have the 1500 for women. Jackie joining Kersey.
Stanley again, and John Harbaugh's had it up. He's aggravated. He's giving the officials an earful as well. Make sure it's happening equally on both sides with that call.
It can't be fun to be that referee making that call with Harbaugh standing right next to him.
So back to 2nd and 17. Zay Flowers, speed through the secondary for 35. Touchdown there. Nick Bolton, standing linebacker for this Chiefs team, was injured during the end of the year. Came back to have the most tackles of anyone in the playoffs. As we get to the 2-minute warning, we can call it the 2-minute warning in the NFL. 2-minute timeout. You'd like to do it, college. Wait all weekend to do that. You're watching NFL Kickoff presented by YouTube TV. Good morning.
NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. You can spend Sundays with your teams. All in one place. Watch every game every Sunday.
It's easy this Sunday when you have Bud Lights in hand and a bar filled with friends. While both teams are known for their playmakers on offense, the Ravens and Chiefs both had defenses ranked in the top 10 last year. Kansas City's Chris Jones and Baltimore's Nnamdi Madubuike each had double-digit sack totals, and the Ravens' Geno Stone led the AFC with 7 interceptions. It's easy to enjoy NFL Sundays with Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Ooh,
There again.
hey, check the State Farm. I say so much bubbly, it's spot my workout. Oh! Oh!
Okay. And this is auto again, right?
Oh! Hey, this is my living room. Oh!
Just another way to save for the first pipeline.
The dog isn't allowed on the couch there.
Like the good neighbor, the State Farm is there.
Saturday, it's Notre Dame's home opener from South Bend. Colorado, Nebraska on Big Ten Saturday night. Followed by Boise State, Oregon, exclusively on Peacock. Saturday.
Renee Taylor back here with you. And coming up on Zero the Halftime, part of my conversation with Jordan Love ahead of Packers Eagles tomorrow in Brazil. More right now from Arrowhead.
All right, Maria, thank you.
Maria Taylor had a baby. I don't know how old her baby is now. I remember she was pregnant last year.
6 days of the season to start anew, so 20 minutes of nothing. 3rd and 8 in Tucker's field goal range for the Ravens. The pattern for Jackson. Press the drum. Lamar Jackson throws. Nothing good. At the finger of shot, Bateman George Karlaftis, who came on last year in his second season at the pressure.
And what's happening is Chris Jones is getting all the attention. They have to put everybody over here, so everybody else is to play one-on-one football. And because this offensive line is so new and so young and not used to playing together, it is going to be the Lamar Jackson story in the second half if they're going to pull this off.
Justin Tucker, most accurate kicker of all time. Last year, a rare bad stunt. It is wrestling 1 of 5 for 50 plus. From 53 tonight. No.
Oh, they're going to love that.
Wow. He missed a field goal.
As good as we've seen as a kicker in the league. The long balls were not there last year. Not here on the first one tonight. AC takes over up 6 with about 50 to go.
Welcome to this year's championship game.
You can enjoy over $400 back in dining value.
So
So you can raise the bar on game night. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
she's why I watch and listen to Old Guard. Ask me for an apology. I'm asking for their apology from them. I'm asking for an apology for everybody told me that I was overrating Caitlin Clark, which I wasn't. As you can see, I was spot on. Unlike Stephen A. Smith, who claims he was spot on. I called her the best passer in the history of women's basketball when she was still a senior in college. Halfway through the year, I watched this game against Michigan. I said, this is it. He's the best passer.
Hey, watch. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
Well, flex this contours to it. So the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience.
The best the man can get is
Gillette Labs.
I'm taking all the credit, Brett. Nobody was saying that. Now other people are saying it, that she's the best passer. I've heard other broadcasters say that. I was saying it in February. I made the argument she's the greatest women's player of all time, too. Everybody was saying, where's her chip? Where's her chip?
Friday Night SmackDown starts September 13th live on USA.
Now, I've been watching her since she was a freshman. I'm just saying, by the time she was a senior, I pretty much said she was. Her sophomore year wasn't that good. Her sophomore year was her weakest year. Her numbers went down from her freshman year. Her passing improved slightly, but her shooting was down. What was that pass?
Travis Jones got the hit, and from that angle, I think you'd say catch.
Yep, got it. Been confirmed.
Roquan Smith, no question about it. From the minute he showed up in Baltimore, the unquestioned leader of this football team, and that is a rare mistake right there for Patrick Mahomes. He got hit, couldn't step into it, couldn't get the ball there. So what looked like a very
I think it's looking more and more obvious he's going to be the best player in the history of the WNBA. Yeah, well, he got hit. It didn't even close to get the receiver. He got hit. I was watching. I don't know what I was watching, but I was watching something I was watching something about Connecticut Page because I heard about Page, And then at halftime, it might have been Carolyn Peck. But anyway, she got on at halftime and said the most exciting woman or freshman, the most exciting freshman in women's college basketball is Caitlin Clark. He said she's got great range on her threes. She's like Steph Curry. So that's why when Stephen A. Smith said he was saying that when she was a junior, it was saying other people were saying it 2 years before he said it. That's why he's full of crap. So I went and started watching her when she was a freshman. I watched some as a freshman. I watched some as a sophomore. I watched a lot as a junior. Like every game as a senior.
Yeah, and if you're not going to spy them, this is where they typically spy from. But when you rush forward, there is going to be a gap, whether it's Aaron Rodgers, whoever. They understand fully.
She got screwed over by the AP freshman year. Somehow she didn't make first team All-American. She made second team, but she made first team All-American by the Basketball Writers Association. God forbid she was behind Alyssa Smith and who's that guard? Dana Evans. That's no way. Yeah, I think it was Carolyn Peck that said it. I can't remember, but it was someone like her. Yeah, she started saying Angel Reese is Rookie of the Year because of double doubles. That's because she played the front court, or I think she was a front court player when she was. People don't understand a great point guard is so much more important. They have to be a great point guard though, because just any point guard doesn't make necessarily more valuable. But a great point guard is just so valuable. Oh, that's going to be broken. Still, Lamar Jackson's 2-4 in the playoffs, 1-3 at home. See what he can do this year.
Baltimore's first, 27 seconds left in the half, and we're back in 30 seconds.
Imagine the pressure of working at ESPN and knowing you can't really say too much positive about Caitlin Clark. That'd be bizarre. Gotta say Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark at the same time, in the same sentence every time.
Left. 20 seconds left.
20 seconds.
Well, the difference so far for the Baltimore.
Yeah, look what happened to Elle Duncan. She criticized. She's already apologized 3 times.
Very motivated this year. So when you get him on the edge, there is just no way to practice against anything like this. Lamar Jackson is 1-of-1 when it comes to running the football in the open field. And these kinds of runs where he's dropping his shoulder, he's not sliding, he's playing like it's the championship game. I don't think he ever got over what happened to them and how he could have been better in that championship game.
You just feel his motivation. He talked to me about it last night when they landed here. It's about wanting to get back, get up to a great start, especially against the team that ended their season. 2nd and 1. Jackson, drop pass towards Flowers, incomplete.
Yeah, Sam Ponder. I said I don't watch their on NFL Network. I watch usually just Fox, but I heard she did a good job. Someone said she was a good host, and they fired her just because she said protect our women or something like that. Supposedly, you can't say anything political. That wasn't a very political statement. I've heard a lot more statements that are more political than that. of our 60 voters, you mean of the 60 voters that vote for Rookie of the Year? Is it 50 or 60?
Take their final time out here. With 12 to go.
It's all right, though, right? I mean, you're going to get all.
I don't know. But what's more important is how many of them are black females. That's what's important. Black females do not want to give Caitlin Clark credit over Angel Reese.
Understandably so. They want to leave KC some time at the back end, but
So whether they work at ESPN or not, it doesn't matter. Black females, I mean, there are black females that do. I'm just saying percentage-wise, that's not a good demographic for Caitlin Clark. Black males are more likely to support her because they know basketball. Adrian Ross, she's a YouTuber that supports her, obviously. I thought Lisa Leslie did, and then she just changed her mind again. Yeah, AP. I think Rookie of the Year in they're AP, but they're chosen by like WNBA. I think the leagues like ask people to do it. That's how they get the writers. So they're AP writers, but they don't have to be AP. I don't know exactly how they choose it.
the field goal unit came out, and the offense came back. Blake walks down at 10. Chiefs are trying to make sure their personnel's right.
It's 60. Okay, yeah. So there's 60 for both the MVP and Rookie of the Year. Both 60 for both.
As the Chiefs had a little bit of defensive confusion.
And I think Andy Reid's a little concerned with that.
We already know what's going to happen. Caitlin Clark's going to win Rookie of the Year. Asia Wilson's going to win MVP.
But it's also the defensive
I mean,
coordinator coming down.
unless like the Aces lose their last 7 straight games or something like that, and the Fever win their last 7. And Collier's up there obviously, but she cooled off the last couple of games. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Nobody else can call timeout on the sideline except the head coach.
So Spags called it. That official didn't recognize it, but it was recognized by the official in the back corner who saw Spagnuolo coming down. And I said, I'm sorry. I know I get good at that. I mean, people should hire me as a head coach, but I'm not. But acknowledged, given. 9 seconds left, second goal.
Mick said it should be unanimous. I mean, that it won't be though. I doubt it'll even close to that. Unless you took the votes away from the black females, then it would be.
Jackson tries to put it up. It's incomplete. And got out of bounds to preserve the field goal opportunity for Sean Wharton. 50-year man. Got in with the pressure. Forces the field goal.
Yeah, it won't be unanimous. It won't be close to unanimous. I told you because they have too many black female voting. They'll say, "Oh, the double doubles." They'll just try to justify it.
There is a guy who is as good as any kicker the league has seen. His 13th year in the league. The shortstop, 25.
I'm not sure.
Leaves a couple seconds on the clock. Kansas City's on top.
Kick is good. 13-10. Got a close game.
You said it before.
Surprised they only have 2 touchdowns
Over there,
after the hot start.
Start of the Chiefs' last drive. The full credit to Zach Moore, the defensive coordinator for the Ravens. Very young.
45. Yeah, that's about right, Brett.
Baltimore had real brain drain. They lost a head coach and 2 now defensive coordinators.
It should be 60 out of 60, but it won't be.
Snipes come in and had a pretty good first half for his first NFL game calling signals.
32 years old. Think about that. Had a neck injury. and-
Asia Wilson can hear her MVP this year. It's the last one she's going to get. Caitlin Clark's going to win it every year after that.
And here it is now, 5, 6, 7 years later, and he is orchestrating beautifully this defense without 3 of their prime coaches that all left for big positions. The head coaches.
So there's still what? They got 6 games left. I don't know how many the Aces have left.
But you can see the way the guys are standing up for him.
Yeah, Gino's an idiot. If there was like two, like the number 1 pick was from Connecticut and like the number 6 pick was from Connecticut, he'd say this is one of the best rookie classes ever. But since all there was 1 pick who was a 6th pick, Aaliyah Edwards, I think she went like 6, and no one in the top 5, and no one else in the top 10. It was like, oh. No, 16. I know they have 6 games left. How many of the Aces have left? Let me look it up.
Andy, after the momentum swing with that interception, what's your message to the team at halftime?
Aces have 7 games left. They're 21 and 12.
The Ravens have quite the duo in the backfield with Jackson and Henry.
So, unless like the Fever wins their last 6 games and the Aces lose their last 7 games, I don't see Asia Wilson. They already voted for her in week 1. I started hearing about her being the MVP favorite in like 3 games in. I swear to God, I started hearing saying that. I've never heard it that early in my entire history of following sports. 3 games in, Asia Wilson's going to be the MVP. All right, she didn't get it last year. You guys threw a tizzy. Doesn't mean she gets it automatically this year, like that early in the year. I didn't have anything to do with her voting last year. I don't even know if she deserved it or not. Yeah, Gino's always been a jerk. Why would he change any now? But that was the worst take ever that he had at Caitlin Clark. It's saying she can't know the physicality of the league. Look at his star point guard who's already been injured twice in her career, and she's looks frail compared to Clayton Clark and much thinner. Yeah, I know. Stewie won it last year. It was almost a 3-way tie. If you go look up the voting, it was really close. Alyssa Thomas came in 2nd. Yeah, I know. I want an apology from Gino. Everything he said was dumb, and not just about the draft. I want an apology. Because she's probably going to come in 3rd in the MVP voting. If she finishes the season strong, she'll come in 2nd. I have nothing against Nafisa Collier. She seems like a decent woman. She hasn't said anything stupid. She just plays ball and doesn't say anything. But we'll see how they finish the season. I think Caitlin Clark will continue to play well. Whether the Fever will win, another 6 games straight, or continue to win, or go like 500 or last 6 games, I have no idea. They're kind of inconsistent. Gina's a wanker. Nigel's here. Hey, Nigel, what's up? What is this? Bobby Hughes demanding an apology. I want an apology. I want an apology from everyone. I swear to God, I do. You should see the things that were said to me and some of the comments that were made. And I had some. One guy kept writing that we didn't know anything about basketball. The 2 of us didn't know anything about basketball because our views were different than his. He was like trolling our site. I got rid of him. Nigel, it's not going to happen. He's not going to work Berger into the rotation. It's too late for that. She played last year. I think she averaged 14 minutes a game last year. Caitlin Clark took her minutes. You're woke white man? No, it was some guy. He had this arrogant, smug look on his face. He said that Caitlin Clark would not have gotten any playing time again in the Olympics anyways. That's what he said. He said she would have been a DNP in the finals. I go, really? I don't know. I don't want to make it. I can't make any strong predictions about. I want to see how they finish the year first. Connecticut and Minnesota, they're tough teams, and they're going to play one of those in the first round. And if they win, they're going to play the other one in the second round. That's what they get next. They get the 3 seed, and then they'll get the 2 seed, assuming the 2 seed beats the 7 seed, which unless Phoenix pulls an upset or something like that, that's what's going to happen. And then they probably have to play the 1 seed or the Aces if the Aces upset the Liberty. So there's no easy games there. And then Temmie's injured now again. That takes away their depth. Yeah, so that was what he's telling me. He's saying, the guy was saying that. Like, really? The reason they only won by 1 point is because Caitlin Clark wasn't there to give him the pace and the tempo. And they didn't have a point guard that was healthy. They only scored 25 points in the first half against a mediocre French team. You think they would score 25 points with Caitlin Clark running the show? Seriously. Guy was an idiot. Yeah, I feel so bad about Temmie. God, I really like her as a player. And the Fever's weakest part of their game is, well, their half-court offense, but their defense, and she gives them defense. Although Smith's defense has been better the last 3 games. Yeah, Dave Portney, he bet, he's rich, right? So Dave Portney bet that the Fever would win the WNBA title. Yeah, she's tried the last 3 games. She's put a good effort in the last 3 games. You see the Indiana Fever winning at least 2. Yeah, they'll win at least 2 of the next 6 games. I don't think that's any question about that. But I don't see them winning 6 straight. They could win any game, but they can lose any game. They almost lost to the New York Labor Sparks. The Packers.
Almost 70 yards, on the money, and then he can break it down and run it for 100 yards. So I remember
He bet $100,000 to win $10 million. Is it what he predicted the Fever to win?
Yeah, that is very crazy. I mean, me, I go home and play Madden with myself sometimes. It's crazy.
Let's start my chat with Jordan Love. I'm surprised guest coming tomorrow night ahead of Packers Eagles from Sao Paulo. But the coverage will start at 7 Eastern, streaming exclusively on Peacock. Make sure you scan the QR code to sign up. Jack Collins, Tony Dungy, and Rodney Harrison are in Brazil. How's it going down there?
They shouldn't have games on channels they have to pay for.
The way he played, I can't wait to see him out here. Up tomorrow, he really took off in his first year as a starter coach. That was a couple wins away from the Super Bowl.
18-1. So you would not win as much money now, yeah. Well, I guess he can afford the $100,000 to make that type of bet.
Eric Stokes, the cornerback, he's healthy. Jair Alexander, he's still an all-pro. And they had Xavier McKinley.
It was a little different finish to the year.
Yeah, I just thought about that. What the playoff games are? Let's say they're going to play. If they're going to play, I guess they're going to play in Minnesota or Connecticut, right? What arena are they going to use? Caitlin Clark, hey, Mr. Terrible. Caitlin Clark throws longer passes than these quarterbacks. The NFL is trash.
Look at the Eagles secondary. I think they're going to be much improved. You still have Darius Slay. You added C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who's a playmaker, and then you add the 2 best DBs in college football last year in Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. I was at their practice.
I wonder if Dave Portney did he make a bet on whether Caitlin Clark would be MVP this year too, or Rookie of the Year? The Rookie of the Year probably doesn't pay very much, even if he didn't make it the year.
Well, with Coach Sirianni that we'll hear tomorrow, but how about Xavier Worthy? We were talking about him in the pregame show.
No, somebody was talking about it.
Yeah, I think the 2 games against the Aces will be the best games. Might be the best games of the year. Because Asia Wilson must be hearing things. She's all nervous about the white girl, the white woman getting MVP now. She sees color too much. Let's put it that way. When are those games? Let me look them up. I know they're coming up.
As fans, you always show up big. Now, it's time to show up just as big for our country. And that starts
Tomorrow on Paywell Peacock. I don't know if I'm going to join Peacock. Just for one game.
How long have you been burned your cases running?
Yeah.
I'm doing my job. Let's hit it, team.
I know the Packers are tomorrow. I'll have to go to the sports bar to watch it. But first, I got to do the There is a sports bar a Packers sports bar in Philadelphia. But I go out dancing on Friday and Saturday nights. This one bar. It's my hobby. All right, let me look. Indiana Fever. I know they're playing Friday and then Sunday against the Dream. What's the Dream's record? They've been losing lately, right? Atlanta Dream. They'll beat the Dream. Let me just see what we got here. Which seems the Dream. Atlanta. All right, they'll beat the Dream.
We see millions of
All right.
transactions, but it's the humans behind them that matter most. It's why we're leaders, with guidance and solutions that put people at the center. That's how every TD employee helps make our bank the greet you and your dog by your name, open loan,
Okay.
kind of place. Because believing people matter most is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
So the Dream's Sunday. I don't even care about that game. They'll win that game. The Lynx is a big game. Then the Aces are Wednesday and Friday next week. Those are big games.
Hypersonic internet for only $20 a month with a 2-year price lock. Plus, get a $100 Amazon gift card and add 5G unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Because reliable internet and better mobile is a big deal. NBC10 First Alert Weather certified post accurate. Count on it. This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of all.
I'm not counting on them. I'm not counting any game out. They almost lost the Sparks, but I'm confident they'll beat the Dream. The Dream doesn't necessarily have a difficult matchup for them if they play it right.
With the first ever game in Sao Paulo. Then, week 1 continues Sunday on CBS Fox and with Sunday Night Football on NBC. And concludes with Monday Night Football on ESPN and ABC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
NFL Kickoff Weekend is presented by YouTube TV.
I don't know. They keep changing the channels on us.
Only one place when you bundle NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV.
I can get a discount on an NFL ticket, but I don't want.
First half replay is presented by Progressive.
It's football on the show here. Kansas City, Baltimore. It's the perfect way to start the season on NBC. Henry running right to the goal line, and King Henry good in the Ravens purple. Xavier Worthy, the fastest man.
Let's see. So what else they got? The Aces. Let me just see the other. After the 2 Aces games, what do they got left? They got Mystics. That shouldn't be a problem. And the Wings. That shouldn't be a problem.
Kansas City leads 13-10. Time now for tonight's buzz, which is powered by AWS. Story of the first half from Mark Jackson. 8 rushes, 63 yards, 50 game, over 50 exposed for an NFL quarterback all time. Mahomes, short throws, 1 interception, no touchdowns, no throws in the air, 20+ yards. And Chris Jones will next-gen stat. 20 pass rush snaps, get attention. 8 double teams, couple of pressures, 1 strip sack. defensive stars of this first half. Quarter number 3 as we welcome you back to the NFL kickoff presented by YouTube TV. Downtown Kansas City, less than 10 miles away here, EAJ Field at Arrowhead. The Ravens set to kick it off. That dynamic kickoff, we saw one return in the first half. Tucker will pop it up, and it will be returned. Second return, Cole Hartman has it. Took it from just inside the 2, past the 30, and out to the 31-yard line. We do have a penalty marker down on the play. A scrum going on the far side. Local players were engaged in a pretty good one-on-one battle, and that's going to be a lot of these new kickoff head-to-heads.
During the return, holding on the receiving team number 43. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
According to ESPN's prediction, the Ace have a 70% chance of winning. They're supposed to lose to the Mystics, according to ESPN predictions. What the heck?
Great job. It's a tough environment. Our guys are handling adversity. It's a great offense over there. You just got to execute at a high level and be a good shit.
Lamar Jackson was all over the field in the first half. What do you need to see from him, want to see from him in the second half to defeat the defending Super Bowl champs on the road?
It's like everybody just come out of
Yeah, they've won 3 close games in a row. The Fever. So, I mean, they've learned to close. I forgot to mention that in the video today. I meant to. They won 3 close games in a row. I mean, not of the games that were close. They won the 3 in a row of those. They've won 5 in a row. So that's good because they learned how to win close games. Before they kept losing them. Caitlin Clark, get to the next level. She has to close out games better herself. She has to make, like Michael Jordan, she needs to take over the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. It's going to take time. Yeah, I thought this game was even more exciting, but they both have good defenses, so it's one of the reasons it's not.
Interesting, isn't it, that Andy Reid comes out here in the second half, and he made the comment to us several times that this is going to be a big guy game, right? Our offensive line, and let's get after it. They put multiple timeouts in there.
Bobby, what do you teach? Wide open. Rice is fast too.
They're doing quite a bit of this, trying to drop the safety in below here so that if you try and throw that ball quickly, it's going to be intercepted. Patrick Mahomes saw that robber look throughout the course of the first half, just held it and threw it.
Needs to be the commander on the floor.
So there was nothing to run for the robber.
34 yards on the gains of Rice. Interesting personnel here. Garrett Wiley and Carson Steele, 2 rookies in, a timeout taken by Baltimore. They got to this personnel group earlier in the game, and that penalty erased it. Patrick Mahomes had trouble hearing what was going on in his headset. Ran over to Matt Nagy, the offensive coordinators that were coming up the field to get the play, and now he's got the helmet that he hopefully can hear it. Grab on Rashee Rice, that big catch. And if you were watching the pregame, Mike Florio detailed the story with Rice playing despite an unsettled off-field situation from back in the offseason. He's currently facing a felony charge stemming from his role as a driver in a street racing crash that in March left multiple people injured. Last week, the NFL said it's going to wait until the legal process plays out before any decisions on potential discipline. Mike Florio indicated in the pregame that legal process could take on into December, if not the end of the season. So for that, right now, Rice is eligible to play. Pacheco back in. Mahomes, great move to complete it. Justin walks into the middle of the field, inside the 20, and another Chiefs first down.
We're seeing some really strange formations down. Of course, all the focal point out here, wherever Kelsey goes, Worthy clears them out deep. Kelsey clears them out to the sideline, and that leaves nobody in the middle of the field for Justin Watson. So what you're trying to do is attract attention away or with those big star players and allow people like Justin Watson to make the play.
Third trip to the red zone for Kansas City. No touchdowns yet. Pacheco left, got a block from Kelsey. And Pacheco takes it to the 9-yard line. But there's a flag down in the Chiefs' backfield.
Holding, offense number 76. It's a 10-yard penalty. They play first down.
That is the rookie left tackle, Ainsley Shuamataia.
And they're trying to get misdirection going here. Almost all these plays here in the second
Yeah.
half have had some
Caitlin Clark does not get the whistle, period. She's lucky if she gets a fair whistle. Never mind about a star whistle.
Clearly, Andy Reid went in at halftime and said, let's go establish a little physical nature here on this first drive.
I'm not losing sleep over triple doubles. What's important is the numbers. You know,
And that was a play they simply couldn't stop in the first half. And Trenton Simpson, they were telling us that this guy has some really.
they decided not to show Taylor Swift very much because people were complaining. Little babies get all upset that they showed Taylor Swift. I only seen him show him once. Yeah, she's not a stat pattern. Excuse me.
Looked like you hit him in the head.
Personal foul. Defense number 92. The penalties after this is at all. It's first down.
Penalties on Nande Matabika.
Now you're going to get the stunt coming around this way.
The flag goes down for the hit. Meantime, Van Noy is on the left side of there. As they fell on him, he went down, so he's injured. And the athletic training staff out to look at the veteran.
This is you, and this is your first hunch of the season.
It's parlay time.
With FanDuel, a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV will give you many more.
Oh, no. It's Broncos time. I take the over.
And you can easily act on whichever one speaks to you.
Eagles, Browns, Broncos, Bills. They all
And make every moment more.
New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets. Plus, every customer gets a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Set summer in motion with a Honda Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, New Civic Hybrid, or all-electric prolong SUV. Take a vacation, staycation, or just a weekend drive with the windows down. Whatever you do, make it happen with Honda. The 2024 Kelly Blue KP.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid brand. So act now. Fly online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer event.
Alright, boys. Remember who we are and who we represent. It's not about a place, it's about a people. So we're the field. Woo, woo. All day long. Woo. All night long. Good job.
Damn.
We the boys now. Now it's time like.
You alright, baby?
I go where Saquon goes.
Chico Weekend has a Friday game.
Schemers, dreamers, hustlers, and high rollers collide in Fight Night, $1 Million Heist. Streaming now on Peacock. Good news for the Ravens after being down for 30 seconds. Kyle Van got up. Got to the sideline on his own. Penalty takes it to the 14 for Mahomes. And the Chiefs go Gray inside. First down to the 2-yard line. For Gray, the number 2 tight end, takes Kansas City down with a gain of 12.
You can just see time after time when Kelsey's going down the field, they have these guys here to block, and then they just turn around. This is a core part of this offense. And Andy Reid, over the years, whether it's here, Philadelphia, wherever he's been, the screen game always seems to catch you off guard. It's amazing that he can continue to come up with new ways to do it.
All the race running back to Pacheco to the right, to the goal line. Pacheco. The fight continues. He falls into the end zone. Touchdown, KC.
Was that up by? Going to be up by 10.
I thought they probably would have blown that dead right there, but they never did because Terry, I guess he's just rotating out of there.
But it looks like he's being pushed back, and there is some measure of time at the goal line. They give him a little more leeway to see if he can force his way in, and that's what happened there.
Looked to me like they should have called it whistle, but almost missed the extra point.
Here in the third, it's Isaiah Pacheco. 20 seconds.
All right, well, up by 10, the Chiefs.
Grab a Pepsi and make your game day epic.
We about to level up. We about to level up.
The next icon of vacation, Star of the Seas. Book today.
We want to be on NFL Sunday tickets. Every game can be the most important game. NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Watch every game, every Sunday, all in one place.
This is tonight in Brazil, tomorrow night live from Brazil. Take out your phone if you don't have Peacock and scan that QR code in the right corner. It's exclusive on Peacock. Jordan Love and the Packers taking on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. There's the Eagles watch party going on down there in Sao Paulo.
That game's at 7 tomorrow.
7 p.m. Eastern, the coverage begins. Streaming exclusively on Peacock. 20-10. The defending Jets on top. They have a touchdown for on kickoffs. They do it again. The Ravens will get it. Chris at the third.
And let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Sky Cam and Chris Chris Jones and what he did in the first half, just almost unblockable, going through that new offensive line of the Ravens, and you can see him break down on Jackson here like he's a punt returner, trying to make sure he can stay in front of him, and then the huge play of the first half, the sack, the fumble, and the Kansas City Chiefs continue to get it done on defense exactly the way they did a year ago on their way to the championship.
The Kansas City kickoffs for the touchback, so it's drive 5 for the Ravens starting at their own 30-yard line. Flowers just bring it in. As he was trying to get out to the edge.
Mike, I don't think I've ever seen this number for the first half of a game before, but Lamar Jackson's average depth of target for his throws just over 1 yard. But what we're seeing is, I think, a belief that they're not really going to hold up in protection. So either he's scrambling or they've got to make some quick throws to get that thing out of there. Now you can load up on protection, bring in more big guys, or spread it out here and see how that goes.
Jones is caused havoc on the inside. Jackson will not help the target average or the average completion. Lost a couple for Zay Flowers. Once again, Felix and New Game Zama, last year's first rounder with the stop.
But you also know on defense, when you have a team in this spot, when they don't believe they can hold up in protection, and Spagnuolo now at this point is really free to call just about anything he wants because he's going to win the one-on-ones inside where he believes he will.
So we have not said Derrick Henry's name much in the second quarter and on into the third. Jackson straight drop, Hill, let's free on the backfield. And that time, Baltimore got him Justice Hill for another good gain out to the 45. Gain of 16 in the first half.
Yeah, this is where we.
All right, new poll question.
Going that way and going back that way, and for whatever reason, they have just lost Justice Hill a couple of times in this game, and that's pretty much been about as deep as they've been able to work it down.
Me? No, I'm not a Baltimore or Kansas City fan. I don't want to see the Chiefs win 3 straight. I'm a Packers fan, so I guess I want Baltimore to win. I like Patrick Mahomes, just like watching him. I just think he's an exciting quarterback.
It's a nice move by Andrews there. Of course, missed so much in the back end, but watch this little wiggle at the top end, working against Justin Reed. Just a little wiggle right there to buy himself enough time. And there have been so many times that I've watched this Ravens offense.
If the passes are there, they're not supposed to be turnovers on the passer. I don't know. The WNBA just keeps screwing over Caitlin Clark, the scorekeepers. It's supposed to be like in baseball.
Yes, he had that broken finger last year, missed 7 games. He told me he's a pretty stoic person, but that injury was the hardest thing he's ever had to deal with. He spent this offseason rehabbing and training with his dad, Paul, and his brother, Charlie, in his hometown, Scottsdale, Arizona. And he said family's everything for him. He relied on them so much. And tonight he is not wearing extra tape or a higher shoe, telling me he is finally 100% and he is good to go.
That injury came as a result of one of those hip drop tackles that the league has worked to try to get out of the game. And it's now a penalty if protected on the field. Second and 10, quarter pressure takes up. Jackson shot downfield. More likely is.
Ooh, it's almost intercepted.
Jackson put one on deep, but nothing doing downfield.
Well, those are the ones you got to hit because this time the offensive line got their job done. And also, Derrick Henry picked up the blitzer off the edge. You've got one-on-one across the field. That's a play you need to make. That's when, with likely, you have to give him a chance to jump up there and make that play.
Another trying long field goals in this direction. It's pregame warm-up. 3rd and 12. Jackson, 5 yards. Incomplete. Looking up at the last second by Taylor Watson. Trying to get it to Zay Flowers.
CC got a turnover and a block pass and still had possession of the ball. Well, that shouldn't be a turnover.
Pressure is on him
I mean,
to Tennessee, and it is going to be
they just like giving her turnovers.
Jalen Watson on the outside, who is going to be counted on opposite of Trent McDuffie to make plays just like that.
Kansas City back until 10 once already tonight with a high spinner. 2 for 2. Fair punt by Cole Hartman. Runs to the halfway mark of the third. Mahomes, Jacks up that.
Yeah, well, they just like to screw. This whole league likes to screw Caitlin Clark over.
It's Buffalo versus Giants. And Thursday night football is back. AFC East division rivals are battling it out in a high-powered offensive showdown. You won't want to miss. Josh Allen in the middle, unreal. Tua and the Dolphins. Stream Thursday night football. Only on Prime.
Enjoy.
Can't believe Little Caesars has free.
I don't see how it can be a turnover if they don't lose possession. So it's silly.
We catch.
I catch football. I catch racks and strangers.
I'll take a slice.
I catch big old fish.
Guys, it's free delivery, meaning it's actually free, so there's no catch.
Tap me on this wall! Get game day delivered from Little Caesars with free delivery for a limited time.
Pizza.
You are my sun,
It's all big one conspiracy.
my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Tell me what you're feeling. Alone.
Lost, alone,
Judge.
invisible, misunderstood.
Me too. The world sees us differently. Because we see the world differently. It can be a gift. It helps me look deeper. To see you. Brilliant Minds. Monday, September 23rd at NBC and Peacock.
Apologies to Phil and Ted on Pat and Trapp's excellent adventure. Trying to repeat go big sports in the U.S. in terms of the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball. The last time the 3 in a row happened, the Yankees, the Islanders, and hockey did 4 in a row, and now the NFL. It's been done twice in under 4 years in the NFL by Green Bay, but not in the Super Bowl era. And now Pat and Trapp and the rest of the
Green Bay Packers, 3-time champs.
keep the adventure going for a third straight Super Bowl title. As Andrew Taylor's been a big part of the first 2 ones, so last 4-5. Melissa?
Mike Travis Fantasy had quite the offseason. No moment bigger than this one. When he got on stage with Taylor Swift at her Eras tour in Wembley Stadium, he said he was so nervous. All he could think about was not dropping Taylor. He gave himself a pep talk right before saying, all right, here we go. I have to turn the switch and cut it loose. He said it was night and day different from being on the football field, but that Taylor is so smart, she put him in a position to not mess it up.
Taylor's going to Andy Reid, right? And it's very common. Not drop. Taylor trying to cut back here. Keep going. This is the runner game. Just a couple of yards.
It's hard to imagine anybody could have a much better year than Travis Kelce, though. That's pretty good, right? Pretty good, right? You win the Super Bowl, he plays great in the playoffs, and then he goes on the world tour and comes out in the top hat. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you keep going if you want.
Well, Taylor had a pretty good one, too.
She did. And the Eras tour around the world was a great. The international portion of the tour picks back up. Coming up here in the
Yeah, I know that Cheryl Swoops, 10 of the 12 people on the team said they abused her. She abused them. She got fired. She just seems like an unhappy person.
It's really hard to describe what Kelsey does with his offense. He so many times.
Just take it out on everybody else.
And then he'll sort
Like
of
a bitter, unhappy person for some reason.
And he'll make a quick adjustment, and Patrick Mahomes knows that exactly what he's going to do. So the little nuanced plays that these two guys do together, it's just magic.
Seeing some confusion here with Baltimore, and they've used 2 timeouts. Chris, you talked about how much he does for the offense. I thought Patrick Mahomes was great telling us the other day about how much he does for him. He said, Travis Kelce makes it easier for me to be a leader. And this is Mahomes' quote. He's a Hall of Famer. He's dating the most famous woman in the world. He's got all the money he needs, but he still works, Mahomes told us. It makes my life, Patrick said, so much easier as a leader. And this guy's become like a brother. Our families are together after games. They're going into business on a restaurant downtown here in Kansas City. So I just want to hold on to this guy as long as I can. You see why. The stats on the field have been record-setting.
Yeah, we asked him, Pat, whether or not he was surprised to see Taylor on the stage. He said, just a matter of time.
That's trap, right? I think that's people around here say that's trap. And the second time out, first and 10. Underneath throw. There it is. And first again. He runs to the 43-yard line.
I mean, they're just killing him with this play, and it's just a one-on-one right there. And Rashee Rice, if he didn't prove it to anybody last year, he's proven it already this year. You're going to try and line up a linebacker on him. They're just creating space. They're just emptying out, you know, like you do for Michael Jordan or whatever. You just create space, and everybody get out of the way and let Rashee Rice go to work, and he's killing him.
That time on the Lee Harrison linebacker. We go back to Jimko inside. Kyle Hamilton without his helmet. He's not stopping. That guy's some kind of player. One of the best defensive stars in this league is to come out and get that helmet checked out. 3rd year out of Notre Dame. 14th overall pick in 2022. And the first team All-Pro, Chris, last year.
Yeah, I mean, there is really nothing he can't do. Right? He is certainly able to cover a tight end, but his length and size going down the seam. I know all these people throw those vertical routes. He has been making plays on those kind of balls his entire career.
Mahomes gets it to Samaje Perine. The recent acquisition was so good with Cincinnati on that play. That 3rd down, 2nd down, long screen. Picks up 10 there for another Chiefs first down.
And he's going to fit in this offense so well. Just going to sneak out here on the side. But he is a protection specialist as well. So you mix in his ability to do that in the screen game, but maybe more importantly for this football team, Samaje Perine is perfectly willing to step up against any linebacker, and he's going to stone him.
So Kelsey Swift, that's his name. When are they going to get the ball to Worthy again?
On the Ravens, Kyle Van Noy, who we saw take a hit to the head in the Chiefs' last drive. He went into the medical tent with the unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant. He was evaluated for a concussion, cleared to play, but he is questionable. You see them working on it right there with his eye, an eye injury.
Thank you.
Kyle Van Noy just keeps going, doesn't he? He's really become a pass rush specialist. 9 sacks on the year a season ago. He's getting it done.
Play 8 of the drive for the Chiefs. Mahomes is flushed. He escapes and was thrown to the bench. He had big Michael Pierce at 350+ pounds rushing at the quarterback.
It really is interesting that Michael Pierce.
Will they get married first or break up first? I think they'll get married.
31 pressures. So when you match him up inside there with Madubuike, that is really what they need.
Her biological clock is ticking.
Had towards double-digit sacks a year ago, and they're trying to replace that as well. And Travis Jones gets a big chunk of that.
Bobby's up to Carolina. 3rd and 5 here for KC at the 40. And now from Perine, quickly reel it in. Let's see what Kansas City will do. Field goal for 58 yards.
Kansas City keeps driving, and then
Steps out, but now it's coming back.
Yeah, this one kills you. They had the right play, they had the right guy, they had the slot blitz. They just drop it over, don't even try to pass protect that guy, and they miss the throw.
The throw could have been better. The catch could have been better too. Tail let us know in their upcoming album.
Well, first date in Chicago, and I got stood up.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way, Doug.
I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, tell you something. I think you'll understand. And I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. Let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
Revenge ain't always about blood. Trust me. Because I think that's worse than death.
Alright, third time's the charm. Here we go. It's okay. Get on the next one.
That's just getting John.
Maybe we should change it up.
Now.
Cam, get loose.
There we go. Daddy got this.
Hey, you guys this far. Cam's gonna finish the drive.
If only there were backups in real life, but at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Mom, with these sandwiches, I'm gonna be the coolest guy in the lunchroom. I can practice my cool guy greetings. Sup? Sup? Sup?
Jets going 17-0.
1, 2, 3.
Let's get back to business.
Are they gonna win the playoffs too? Does that mean they're gonna go 20-0?
Team Snoop, quit playing, man. You're a flavorful. Exclusive every 23rd on ABC and Peacock.
Or are they gonna go 17-0 and then lose in the first round of the playoffs?
Across the parking lot here at Ruby Sports Center. Kauffman Stadium. The Royals showing love for the Chiefs. Royals earning some love this year. Terrific season, 76-65. They have a 5-game hold in the wild card.
The Jets are playing what? San Francisco Monday night.
They've sort of stayed in the pocket, haven't they? They've sort of just believed, and that's where Lamar wants to play, so it's not unusual. But if you could get Derrick Henry going a little bit, he loves those outside zone runs. The outside zone runs are a lot harder when you're playing in the shotgun. Lamar likes being in the shotgun. So, now they're back under center, but you're second and 10. So it's harder to run quickly.
Chris Jones out there for the moment. That's not play action. That's complete. Bateman stops and spins. First down gain of 15 to the 35 for the former first-round pick.
So just
I think Aaron Rodgers has another couple good years left in him. You suck. I mean, Tom Brady was playing well. It's almost 45.
Finished off. Well, Mike Dano
action going now, Mike, which also sets up Lamar's runs. So you're going to have offensive linemen pulling across the base, going to their right, Derrick Henry going in behind them, and the football. But you're going to see.
Yeah, I'm surprised the game's not more exciting.
Fake that play and scoot around the edge.
Saw that in the first half, but a nice drop on the Ravens. It's that time of year, a lot of folks just finish their fantasy football drafts and picking their players. And you start looking at this team, you go Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson. Fantasy football with an offensive line.
They don't pay a whole lot of attention.
And right now, we're just seeing, an offensive line is going to take some time to put together here for the Ravens. The changes up front.
Yeah, and this almost, for me, Mike, might be more than enough territory. I know it's backed up, but I'm sure you want to give Captain the ball back one more time here.
Justice Hill back at 3rd and 3. With one timeout, Jackson goes quick. Nothing open. He takes off as well as anyone. And there's Lamar to the secondary, the 42. Bryant Cook brings him down. The first down run by Jackson, and a gain of 16.
Mike, did you see that time when Chris Jones comes out? Watch, he's just going to go, no. I want that guy right there. And then he's coming after the newbie, Daniel Boyle. So he is now cherry picking who he thinks he can beat. And by walking out late, he got the one-on-one that he was looking for.
Jackson's longest carry, but for them to not on the ground. Final minute, quarter 3. Stepping up and taking off again at Jackson. 5 down as Lamar goes all the way down the sideline. You saw that hole open up.
Yeah, take back that run.
They got Tyler Linderbaum to 7.
It was so completely unnecessary. Watch at the tail end of the play. Lamar Jackson has nothing but green grass in front of him. Here he is right there. And just as he starts to pull away, he just gives it that little
Where's Rob?
grab.
Well, he's at work, but he should be home by now. He could have joined us. He usually get home from work around 9:30. He didn't say he was going to join us, did he? I don't know if he wanted to join. He would have called me if he wanted to join us. That's right. I thought Rob was going to join us. I think he told me he was. I never sent him an invitation, but if he wanted to join me, he would have just texted me or called me. Hang on, let me see what they're. Let me text him. I'd have to do StreamYard because I can't do 2 people on this.
Hey Chiefs, we got you. Kansas City home court. After tonight's game, please be sure to check out my new series, Fight Night, The $1 Million Heist. This cast is made by every stretch of the word, and you'll have to see it to believe it. Fight Night, The $1 Million Heist is streaming now only on Peacock.
Flight Night, The $1 Million Heist. He isn't that the guy that used to do the commercials with the football commercials? What's this new TV show? Flight Night.
Save this week on our brand boneless skinless chicken breast, $1.97 per pound.
Show some game sets. Yeah, I'm trying to get this one guy who's an editor to teach me how to do more stuff, add stuff. But it gets complicated when you start adding excerpts and stuff because you get copyright infringements. And I haven't time-wise doing it all. Hang on.
Fast, reliable Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with no contract. Xfinity, for on the good stuff.
Partners, we're opening new doors to cancer therapies that transform lives. Doors to advanced technology that precisely targets cancer and nothing else. Even to early detection and the best chance for a cure. So, when new doors open, life-altering possibilities open with them. And Medicine's comprehensive cancer care system. Now available in more places.
I'm tracking your Eagles watch party forecast tonight. I love it.
A perfect Sunday night for football. This year's edition of the Carrie Underwood Sunday Night Football Anthem and the season debut of Sunday Night Football from downtown Detroit. Rematch of the divisional of the wild card game between the Rams and the Lions for you. Football Night in America gets it started Sunday, 7 Eastern Time. The quarter begins with 2nd and 17, with the Chiefs leading by 10. Lamar Jackson, Chase Chanel, and Karlaftis to Likely downfield. Isaiah Likely with a block down the sideline. Quickly inside the
Wow, it was bad defense.
Lamar kept it alive and Likely finished the run. And the Ravens are right back in it.
Just give Likely a chance. That's all you have to do. This is a brilliant play by Lamar Jackson. He can see the defender with his back to him. Just throw it and let Likely make the adjustment. And he makes a huge run after the catch to go with this play. Just fantastic football. I tell you, right now, Likely is becoming that weapon in this game, and you can begin to feel it. If you're looking for an ad-lib marker out there, I think he's been the guy.
Tucker adds the extra point. The Ravens kicked it into the big play. Isaiah Likely out of Coastal Carolina. 49 yards to the end zone. 3-point game in this rematch for the AFC Championship game.
Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. And a hard-working EV with more standard range than any electric pickup. So you can go further. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Guys, no, wait a minute. There are easier ways to get information about a place. Simply head over to apartments.com, the place to find a place.
This is the Google Pixel 9, and this is what Trash Talk used to look like before you could ask Gemini to make an image of wide receiver gloves made out of butter. Their guys been dropping stuff all day.
As a member of Navy Federal Credit Union, Frank feels financially at ease, which means he can worry about other things, like if he should look at a text during his anniversary dinner. But what if there's an emergency? What if he left the iron on? What if the house is on fire? Does the fire department text?
Mick flip-flops in the same sentence.
Navy Federal, its finances aren't flawless. Become a member today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Lamar Jackson, Lamar, get it done. It's all right, us all. All right.
Oh, you know we got it. That's
Mick flip-flops in the same sentence.
Exclusive on Peacock from Brazil. It's the Packers and Eagles. And then, as mentioned, Sunday football, Matthew Stafford back in Detroit, Jared Goff against his old team.
I don't know. Mick called Angel Reese, a very good defender. So I don't know if he knows basketball or not, because she's not a very good defender. She's an average defender.
That's right. Yeah, right. Debut of the anthem for this year. Carrie Underwood.
I always forget that we don't have it on Thursday night. We're just sitting up there, and then all of a sudden we're on camera. It's like, oh, we're waiting for the song.
You did look at it. Was the song? No, that's Sunday. It was $8 But ask me it's Sunday.
He does so many videos he repeats, forgets, gets lost. Yep. I can't. Some of his opinions I don't agree with. It. And he comes up with all these hypotheticals to try to stretch out the videos. And then he does this with his hair. Goes like this and plays with his hair. A moderator? Why do we need a moderator for? Oh, rough, as in worn down. Yeah. We do our videos in the morning, so we don't look all worn down.
When he said something about that Andy is confrontational in a non-confrontational way.
Right.
And he also said both our teams.
No, I've blocked people on they make comments. Someone called Rob Uncle Ruckus or whatever like that. I blocked that person. I blocked about five people. They're just like they were just insulting. But woke black man, I just think he's joking around. I don't even think he's serious.
Guys have been at it a long time. I believe it's 17 years for John Harbaugh.
I think woke black man is deep down a Caitlin Clark fan. I think he's just trying to be funny. Because the things he says aren't even serious. You think woke black man is? He could be.
Is that he doesn't have to run. He just runs to escape and to buy time, but he can throw from so many angles.
And then he's got more than one account because he has Gino Ariema and he has Monica McNutt. They're him too. He was on with 3 different accounts last night. Hey, he's got to subscribe to make comments. Could be the same person. I've never seen woke black men in the room at all. I've never seen Chicks Dig Scar podcast. I have no idea what he looks like. He won't show his face. I wonder what he looks like. Maybe he's like 400 pounds and he doesn't want to show his face. Yeah, I know. I don't have any hair to do that with. But it's just weird how he just plays with it. He just goes like this. He doesn't even push it over. He just goes like this. It's I've never seen anyone do that before. Watch what next time you see him watch a video, you see what I'm saying about. Isn't it weird that you can't see what he looks like? Chick Stig Scar. I wonder if he's like 400 pounds or something and he doesn't want to show himself. I think he does a nice job, so I'm not making fun of him. I think he probably does the best job of all the ones I listen to. I think he knows basketball and he is level-headed. Ben Daniels does a good job, but he's so serious. He's like, the guy's like, I don't think I've ever seen him like really ever be like smile or relax. He's just very uptight and angry when he does it, but he does a nice job. But it's still. They didn't call a foul. Was there a flag thrown or not? I don't think there's a flag thrown. No flag. Let me look at that play again. That's a late hit. Why wasn't that called? How did they miss that late hit? I just watched it play. I don't know. That should have been a late hit. I knew when I heard he was like the fastest guy in the draft and Kansas City picked him up, I knew that was a problem. In fact, Rachel, yeah, is she got an Italian last name? Yeah, I know who she is. She's very pretty. Yeah, I've listened to a couple of her videos on Caitlin Clark. She's level-headed. She has a lot of viewers. She's been doing a long time. Yeah, when I heard they picked up 2 fast guys, I said that's the only thing they lacked last. That's the only thing they lacked last year. Their defense could be greater, better, but they had a good young defense. They just couldn't ever throw it downfield because they just didn't have any fast receivers, talented receivers. So it's a problem for the league. You're going to stop them from three-peating, you're going to have to stop them. You're going to have to play a great game. Mahomes could get injured. Who knows? People get injured all the time. Yeah, I could do. I mean, I'm not. I don't care about swearing. I don't swear on my channel, but because that can affect commercials, endorsements, and stuff. But I don't know why he swears so much. But I like his name that he gave to Kathy Engelbert. He calls her Kathy Engel Brain Dead. That's what he calls her. I wish I'd thought of that one. Rob likes my name for the Gilbert Arenas. I call it Gilbert Disaster Cast instead of podcast because it's Dinglebert. She is so useless. What has she done at all to try to protect the players in the league? Not just Caitlin Clark. She upgraded the off the court Kennedy Carter one. She upgraded that to flagrant 1 when it should have been upgraded to a flagrant 2 and it should have been called a flagrant 2. Other than that, she's never done anything. She hasn't suspended anybody. She hasn't upgraded any of them. She hasn't rescinded any technicals. She doesn't do jack.
Sunday ticket from YouTube TV on us and get every out-of-market Sunday game. Plus $800 off Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday. USAA. You could be eligible if your spouse, parent, or even your grandparents serve.
That was it. You're in.
As a veteran, I'm already in. USAA. Are you eligible?
27-17, Chiefs only had 1 touchdown pass outside the red
Every
zone.
Jennifer is so very hot. I don't know.
They just got one here in the opener to Xavier Worthy, the rookie out of Texas, who ran one. Now that's all. 2 touchdowns off the night. They're all touchdowns tonight. Baltimore gets it at the 30 again. Back to the Ravens last drive.
All right, let's take a look at our next gen stat powered by AWS and Isaiah Likely. How likely was it that he was?
Why would we need a moderator? It's just a third voice. It'd be a crowded booth. 2 is enough. Unless you want to get a hot female to give you guys something to look at, some eye candy. Like that's what they do for First Take. They get Molly, whatever her name is. She doesn't add anything to the First Take. You can get his Joy Taylor or something like that. Or Taylor Rooks, one of those women there. There you go.
I look at this team now going forward. To me, it becomes pretty obvious that
Jennifer's and Jessica's are hot. I guess there's a lot of movie stars that are.
And one of the hard parts about playing these two tight ends, Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews, they're much more receiving tight ends than they are blocking,
So-
which doesn't play to Derrick Henry.
So what happened to Derrick Henry? I thought they got him so they could use the running game. Let's just see what. It's kind of weird. You got Lamar Jackson getting 100 yards, and they picked up Derrick Henry at this. That's how you end up with Lamar Jackson getting injured. Yeah, Derrick Henry has 12 carries. Lamar Jackson has 11. Now he has 13, I guess. It's only averaging 3.7 yards a carry, though.
You know, that's when analytics kicks in a little bit for me when it's 2nd and 1 and you need big plays. At the time you can take a shot, still come back on 3rd down and even 4th down.
Worthy's only touched the ball 3 times, and he has 2 touchdowns. He's got 2 receptions and 1 run. He's got 2 touchdowns. It's a good start to a career.
Really nice route on that one, but fortunately it was just as Lamar Jackson was slotting it down the field. But watch this move right here. He was open. That was a pretty good game that they had an opportunity for. Again, I'll just say it. Some of the really quick throws over the middle I've seen this entire offense get in the sink when they start working Andrews right over the middle.
Tyler Wallace is coming at receiver before communicating with Andrews. Still in motion. And Jackson throws complete to Aguilar, the 25-yard line. Chris, we're halfway through the 4th quarter, and I've known Baltimore used 2 timeouts on defense. They only have 1 left, so they're really going to have to maximize their time with the ball.
Which is why they're going no huddle.
No, they need 2 scores. 2002, wasn't it 2003 yards?
Wow, I don't know what happened to Mark Andrews there. That looked like a really easy 1st down. He just lost his footing at the tail end of that. A really good throw. Should have just caught it in stride and been able to pick up the 1st down. Instead, 4th and 1 now.
It's interesting. You do need a field goal and a touchdown. You mentioned field goal first if you read his lips. Now they're going to rush out and try to get it here on the ground. With Henry hit behind the line of scrimmage, but that's not Derrick Henry. 1st down, 20 with 6:25 left in regulation.
Well, I tell you, they had a shot in the backfield. Derek Nottie had him dead to rights, but that just didn't matter with 250 pounds a man and Derrick Henry. And that's an element of this offense that oftentimes they didn't have. We saw last year more quarterback powers in those key ones than we did in the Derrick Henry time.
Brian Cook, chief safety, stayed down for a moment after that play. Stays in the game. Quick one running in again. Stop it for a second. Now Jackson has it. He's just going to pump and go. That is down 60-yard line outside of 5 minutes. Won't maximize the time.
Yeah, you can see Lamar when he doesn't have it. He's trying to be smart. He's MVP of the league. They got to keep him around, right?
That's what I asked you.
Yeah, right. But this game, I always felt like
Jessica Biel, Jessica Alba.
It's like this felt like this one was different. It wasn't a regular season game. This was something a little more.
Yes, I just happen to remember the number because I was living in Rochester where I watched it every week on TV when he was going for 2,000 yards. Seemed like a nice guy at the time. It was before he killed 2 people. I remember when OJ was drafted. Mr. Terrible, don't get me started on that scene. I know what you're talking about. Jessica Biel. That was with like Freddie Prinze Jr. or something like that. Summer something or something. Yeah. That was too much. She married a fruitcake. Why is Sarah Gellar mad about the pool scene? I understand. Is she in the movie? Oh, yeah. Mick seems like a weird guy. I'll be honest with you. I told you he does these things where he's saying he has like these speculative stats and speculative projections and stuff to try to stretch out his videos to get them over 8 minutes long. Woke Black Man is a moderator in Quintus streams. She didn't support Caitlin Clark getting on the Olympic team, so I don't like her. Neither did Dan Patrick. What about what's her name? What was that girl's name?
No big stairs, please. Is that a shitty? Just say at T-Mobile you can save on every plan and you get great benefits from just as that. Keep doing whatever that is. I'll do the line. Check out the T-Mobile savings calculator and see how much you can save. And right now, you'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
What the f... What about Jamie Presley? Speaking of that topic that you were just talking about.
Introducing MyPay from Chime, a revolutionary new way of getting your pay when you want. Get up to $500 of your pay before No interest, no credit check, no mandatory fees.
See, go watch Jamie Presley and Poison Ivy.
Get started at Chime.com. I give you something wonderful.
That scene in the room where she's around the chair. It's just perfection.
First two draft picks for the Chiefs. And speed wide receiver, Xavier Worthy. He's given him a couple of big play touchdowns. Then draft the left tackle for the future. And the rookies have been part of the story here tonight. 7-point game as the Ravens get the field goal.
All right, see what Mahomes can do, but taking time off the clock.
Kingsley Suamataia playing left tackle in this league is about as hard as it gets. And it surprised me a little bit, Mike, in that we have not seen him get a lot of help. There have been times in the past where they would chip and help that left tackle almost every time with a back or a tight end. Now, has it been perfect tonight? No. But it certainly has not been a disaster by any means either. I think he's a good athletic player. He's going to be a good left tackle.
Sheffield first down, they'll run to the right there and gain 5 yards. Get Baltimore has just that one timeout left. This is going to be broken through in part because such a strong group on the inside of this offensive line. Really, the core protecting the franchise, Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, Andy Reid doesn't want to give up a sack, obviously, but I think if you had asked Andy Reid before the game that that's going to be his numbers and we're not going to give him a lot of help, probably okay.
Pacheco on first down, Ravens bringing some heat. False start to the play.
Before the snap, false start, offense number 74. 5-yard penalty, it's second down.
It's Taylor, that's the second on him tonight.
Yeah, just a little flinch before the ball is snapped.
We'll put 4 seconds back on the clock, 4:14, so that really helps the Ravens.
It does, because you have to remember with the one timeout, I mean, you're getting down to where 4 or 3 minutes to go, it's just basically 1 or 2 first downs, and now you back them up and you get 2nd and 10. This is where it has to happen right now for Baltimore.
Get it out. Out of the pocket, on the run with a downfield block for the first down near midfield as they get up.
That was a late tackle. Oh, what a stupid play. They were lucky they didn't get called the last time. Wow. How dumb.
Two separate ones, 22 yards apart.
They're fouled by both teams on the play. Holding, offense number 4. Personal foul, Ravens for 32. These penalties on set. Replay second down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no doubt here. So he gets his arm wrapped around it. But the killer on the back end is Marcus Williams because he's going to dive at the feet of Mahomes here. And that was just that 15 yards on the back end of that. And now you're in the game. You got the ball with a chance to win.
What a dumb hit.
So we redo 2nd and 10. Mahomes screening with Pacheco. Getting up for the center out pocket for him. Rolling over bodies. Never had a knee or other body first down. And gets him the first down.
Well, I thought he was down. Lubin Stagner. I know who she is.
There's nothing to challenge. He was on the back. He was not down. He puts his hand on the ground and he gets up. That is one unbelievable play. And that's
I don't think she has a perfect figure, but she has a great body.
First down away from closing this thing out. That one time out. Pacheco for a couple. Here's the play again.
turning and burning and getting hit, rolling over. Never did he hesitate at all. He knew he wasn't down, and so did his teammates. Did you see everybody else? Reed Humphrey over there, Dwayne Smith, like, you're not down, get up.
Why are you saying yuck? Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney is super smoking.
Carson Steele, the undrafted rookie, is the lone back. Late in the fourth. Steele's up. Roquan Smith coming after him. 38 to go. The clock's synced. So Harbaugh's going to take a timeout and try to use it here on this side for 2-minute warning. Because the Chiefs will let them run down to the 2-minute warning before the third down snap. Final timeout, Baltimore, 2:32 to go.
Lubin's that ugly. She's better looking than Felica. What's her name? Femke Bowl. Here.
Sure. Vicky, to track your status. Just click to breathe.
We're connecting with the mannequins.
You're doing great, everyone. Oh, you're proud. Scroll, tap, scroll out. Oh.
I'm cramping.
Yeah, we all been there.
For savings and service, get more with Geico. I overdid it. Like a showboat, I just overdid it.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus free delivery, which frees up your whole afternoon. Thank you, Henry. It's Walmart Plus gas discounts, so you can go to the state that the state away. Plus an included Paramount Plus subscription to stream dramas, plus comedies, plus rom-com dramedies. That's showbiz, baby. Basically, it's Walmart plus more ways to save time and money. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
I'm Jamal Cannon. I'm founder and executive director of The Block, a nonprofit Boston organization. I'm originally from Lexington, Kentucky. I had all the pain that I kept inside me growing up, but nothing let me express it in a way that boxing. My mother taught me to use my energy.
You guys are that hot today, Mark? Wow, we're Hive 81 today, I think. Let me just look. You're in triple digits. We didn't hit 100 yet. We didn't hit 100 this year. We hit like 96, 98. We're Hive 81 today. It's beautiful out today.
Welcome back to football. Exactly. Where you watch all the games while stuffing your face with like the greatest wings.
116. Wow.
So cool.
You know, the quarterbacks, guys, the MVPs, and these longtime coaches have been center stage and have made some big plays, and now, Chris, it really comes down to this snap.
Yeah, and if you throw an interception or an incompletion here, that means that the clock is going to stop, and this Baltimore offense is going to end up with a real opportunity, despite the fact that they don't have the timeouts.
They got 2:36 left. Oh, look at that. Wow, what a Mark Jackson looks happy.
This is a humongous play by Patrick Mahomes. He's got to out-jump those two guys, or it's going to get intercepted. He's got somebody on either side. He knew exactly what was going on. We saw Lamar Jackson in the championship game catch one of his own balls. That was huge.
Fourth down. Kansas City will punt. Baltimore will have a chance. They lost by 7 in the AFC Championship game. Now their chance in Arrowhead is sent to overtime or win.
What's Danny doing? You say so much about only Coleman Auto with the personal price plan. They got excited. Bundle it live and bundle football with football.
save with the personal price plan. Feel low.
So you kick it or pass it?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Like with multi-view on NFL Sunday Ticket, you can watch it before like game reports, which means you can keep your fantasy team is no longer a fantasy. NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Watch
High in the lower 60s, at least we cool. Where are you? Where low 60s? Huh?
Because it's the things you make. We show you make. You are a fighter, and this is your career. Without the mark of a fighter.
We got a little bit outlined last night.
Something's not right with him.
Why are you doing this? Because you love us.
What's that the bill since our baby?
Speaking of lethal, rated R. What you got?
Blue Bells. We got now.
Dude, dog food in the fridge? It's not dog food. It's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies. Real weird.
Mr. Terrible, where do you live? 95 and humid. Where's that? Philadelphia, Tampa. Oh, okay. Philadelphia has great falls and springs. Cold during the January and February, but like September and October are great, and so are like May and June.
Tomorrow night in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and then Sunday night in Detroit. Packers, Eagles, Rams, Lions. Terrific start with that Packers-Eagles game. As we mentioned, exclusively on Peacock. Ravens out of timeout. Going to get the ball. Matt Araiza, the first-year punter out of San Diego State. To kick it away.
What's a debt grade?
Deontay Hardy waits. Critically free. Anytime Hardy will give it a shot from the 10. Now he gets to the sideline. Can't do it. Beautiful tackle on Ozzie Johnson. The backup corner on special teams. Makes the play.
Sidney Sweeney does a lot for me.
Lamar Jackson to go all the way down the field. Some 87 yards. There are his numbers on the night. Mahomes more in the air. Jackson.
Anna Taylor-Joy, she was great in Queen's Gambit.
14th time in his NFL career.
Mike, it's really important, in my opinion, for Lamar to get a couple plays in here. Quick throws. Let's wear down that pass rush a little bit. Let's stay in the 2-minute. If they're on their toes, they're fired up now. Don't let them get you early in the drive.
Chris Jones rushing from the edge. 87 yards for the Ravens. Jackson's first pass to sideline Isaiah Likely. He's had a big game, 8 targets, 100-yard game now on 7 catches.
Smart play there by Jackson. Just take exactly what they're going to do. They're going to allow you those kinds of catches at this point.
Yep, Natalie Wood.
3 or 4 pass rushes into this thing. All of a sudden, Chris Jones is not quite the same Chris Jones if you just keep him out there.
Derrick Henry on the sideline. Justice Hill for the third down back and passing game stuff for the Ravens. He releases. Jackson steps up. Chase by Hill. Got away. Spinning around the 30-yard line. First down for the Lamar.
It's got to be so frustrating playing him, right? And Patrick Mahomes too. But that's what the great ones really have the ability to do. They can beat you.
Natalie Wood was
Lamar's always been a pocket passer.
extremely pretty.
But it's those plays that set them apart, whether they're
Yeah.
running or moving the throw, which is always gives you a shot in this situation.
Averaging 8 yards to carry is Jackson.
They're having the chip on Chris Jones, though, and so it's costing them some time and opportunity with Likely.
All right, you're going way back. I liked Laura Antonelli. Laura Antonelli, Italian.
Down the sideline in coverage.
So the hot receiver, right, is Likely, but because they're having so many problems with Chris Jones over there, they're having to leave him in and block. Same thing on
The men's girls, they weren't. One of them was, the other two weren't. One of them was cute. One of them was a homecoming queen. Yeah, one of them was cute. The other two weren't. So we're just regular girls. I know what he's talking about. One of them's trying to get out, but they're not letting her out. They're trying to get paroled.
Which is always the hardest one to catch your breath. Play 68 for the Ravens tonight.
See if Lamar Jackson can pull this off. Wow, they didn't even get him.
It's not the worst thing in the world, though, for Kansas City, because now they do get to freshen up their pass rushers here a little bit. I'll tell you, the one guy that we have not talked enough about, Leo Chenal, the guy who took the worst end of that. What a playoff run he had, going through the championship and the Super Bowl. I thought he was really something, and he is really well respected on this Kansas City defense.
Forced fumble, blocked the extra point in the Super Bowl, which was such a huge play. They look at him, and as they look at him, Chris, look at the rest of the Chiefs' defense down there. A lot of guys on the knee, getting some hydration. Again, you may play a few snaps here, a series or a couple of series. Kansas City actually did play a few games with their starters in the preseason for a bit, but nothing like what it took out here tonight.
And what Andy Reid will do on occasion in practice is make them stay on the field for 15 or 20 plays so that they're ready on.
Why would there be a flag? He didn't slide. He went head first down. Yeah, he gave himself up at the last second, though. There's no flag in that. He's supposed to slide, so they know he's giving himself up.
Great play by Nick Bolton to cut off the receiver there, not allowing him to get out of bounds and making the tackle.
Time comes up there, now 47 seconds left. Sliding to Likely first down and out of bounds. They have worked that very well on this drive.
Isaiah Likely, because he got so much playing time at the end of the year last year because of the injury to Mark Andrews, is just a much better, much sharper player than what we saw early in his career.
It's the best night of his young career. 9 catches, up 11, both coaches.
That was such a weird scenario, the Charles Manson thing. Those women must have been drugged out. Just so weird. They just in a trance to just do those evil things. I wanted to go to bed. They're going to be an overtime game. That's out of bounds. Oh, he looks hurt. Wow, nice catch. That's even better the second time.
But on that last play, it looked like Isaiah Likely was open in the back of the end zone, and Lamar couldn't quite get himself set to make that throw. You could see the space out towards the pylon, and he threw it high and away, and just Likely unable to get it, and paid the price for it on the table.
Oh, it's too late.
timeouts left for Baltimore.
He must have just landed wrong.
But the ball was out of bounds and incomplete. What happens here?
It's just an excess timeout. It's discharged. There's no penalty for it. Nothing happens. If there's another one, it'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Thanks, Terry. The concern now for the moment is Likely's had this great game. Adrian Dixon leading the medical team. Leanne Curl, the orthopedist, also out there from Baltimore. You see
Oh, it's because he caught himself with his arm.
Absolutely the right play there by Brian Cook. Remember, there are no force outs anymore.
Right.
So as a defender, your job is to carry him if you have to, but certainly push him out of bounds. So perfectly play that time by Brian Cook.
The great news is that Likely is up and walking off. Tough for the Ravens.
He might have dislocated his shoulder or something.
You don't have him down to a couple of plays. Do you like to think just went to the line and made a play and didn't clock it there?
Well, if you clock it, then you're down to play too, right? So it doesn't really matter at that point. But now the R can't take 10 seconds on this one play. And sometimes he can move around and try to do that.
10-yard line, 10 seconds. Ravens trying to tie it.
Whoa.
Sliding up, throwing it, throwing it, complete power, 2 wide open. Oh, man.
What happened? It looks like he didn't even try for the ball.
You saw it. It's going to come right in the back, right back here. That's 2 open players that he had a shot for. And just
Oh, it was way behind. I thought it was closer.
Likely back in. Game 1 of season 105 of the NFL. Down to 1 play, 5 seconds to go.
They're not going to get 2 shots at this, that's for sure. Wow.
Going for 2 and the win are the Ravens on opening night.
Oh, they're going for 2. We're not going to have an overtime. Uh-oh.
is there enough to overturn?
That's on the line, isn't it?
Terry McCauley is going to have to make this call, but it looks like that toe's on the line, Terry.
I agree completely. Right toes to the line.
Oh.
This is going to be reversed to the complete pass.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a toe.
He's not going for anything because I don't think this is a score. I think the game's over.
It'll go to the Chiefs, because this will be game over. Showing the replay up on the big screen now, and you're watching here at home. Unbelievable look down the line there. Gives you that definitive look you're looking for.
The NBC camera crew is unbelievable, and the Ravens wish they were a little less.
And then you're going to hear this
Oh.
crazy with the calls from John Huckabee.
The runner's throw, get out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. The game's over. Kansas City is
27 to 20. The Chiefs
Well, it was a good ending. It was close, at least.
by a toe. And just like they did the AFC Championship game, it's Kansas City by 7.
What a play, what a night by Likely.
All right. If anybody wants to donate to the channels with super chats or super thanks, you can. Otherwise, I'm going to be saying good night. I got to go to sleep. Get up tomorrow, make some more videos. You guys can always recommend topics for videos
122 yards. Made some great plays to give him a chance.
if you want. I got a bunch of ideas for videos.
Wide
having to do with Caitlin Clark. We'll do some football videos tomorrow. I'm going to preview the the Bills and Eagles.
So we wait 206 days for the season to begin anew. It was worth every day we waited. By that much, Isaiah Likely, who had a sensational game with 111 yards and 9 receptions.
Will the Packers beat the Eagles? 60% said no. All right. You're doubting my Packers. How many people voted? 10 votes. The Mercury announcer asking for the Fever and the fans to apologize for what? For cheering? Asking for the Fever and fans to apologize.
Calls for Camden School Board president to resign are growing louder. Now the state district superintendent is weighing out the issue with a public letter following last week's chaotic meeting. And affecting the Eagles' wild party forecast.
And marking hundreds of miles to raise awareness, the long ride from Philadelphia to Maryland and back in the memory of a mother.
Really? The Fever, like the stadium announcer or the TV announcer?
No, but it's the perfect sound.
And you can turn them into a real treat. Go in and get it. It's that time, the golden touch. I guess they just aren't fine today, huh, guys?
Not even a nibble. Oh, boy.
Really? I didn't hear. She said it. I didn't listen to her. I didn't hear her say that. All right. I'll let me Google it. Mercury announcer asked for the Fever fans to apologize.
As DA, Kamala Harris shielded illegal immigrant criminals from deportation. Instead of deporting one drug-dealing illegal, Kamala picked him for a jobs program, a job he could legally hold, helping clear his criminal record. Kamala's hand-picked illegal then nearly killed a woman. It could have been prevented, but Kamala put her liberal values ahead of our safety. My values did not change. That's what scares us. Kamala is dangerously liberal. Make America Great Again is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Perhaps some Boy Maria cookies? The ones with the golden wrapper.
And that golden wrapper is
No, but it's the perfect sound.
And you can turn them into a real treat. Goya Maria cookies. It's that time, the golden touch.
Time and temperature sponsored by TD Bank, America's most convenient bank.
All right. I found Mick Hoops did a video on it. I gotta listen to Mick Hoops. All right. So hey, tomorrow night I'll see you guys at 7:30. I'm gonna end this broadcast. Watch that video. Go to sleep. All right. It was fun. It was a good ending. I really don't want Kansas City to be three-peats because I'm a Packers fan. They're the only one that's won 3 championships in a row. So I wanted them to lose, but. All right. Good night, everyone.